I see. Why are they taping over the secret lab chairs?
Because they're not
So like,
sponsored by
there's
Secret
literally an
Labs.
ad where that chair moans. We all know what it looks like.
That's your concern, is that like the brand identity is too strong at this point. You can't stop it.
Well, maybe it's just mine own brain rot, but I do think so. Oh, this is such a based comp from FUT. Wait, double scan initiator. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Sova fade before.
Like ever in your life?
Well, I mean, like, I have, but like not in recent times and on this map. Have you? I mean, I haven't been watching China and Pacific, so maybe.
No, I haven't. No, FUT always plays some unusual stuff.
That they do. I do fuck with it though. I think like Fade synergies with like Yoru is really nice. Get some interesting ideas with like double scan on retakes. I don't know. I'm pretty excited to see this comp play out.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's an interesting comp. I can see the value of it, but at the same time, running solo smokes on this map, I think, is just difficult. And Fnatic's composition gets around it by hammering execs over and over and over again, and FUT's composition doesn't really do that. So
fair.
You both.
I actually think their exec force is going to be fairly strong, but I think their attack side will have to play a little slower, like playing off the refreshables and stuff.
How is the Fade contributing heavily to exec power on Abyss, where you're like the anchors are miles away from the opening choke point?
Okay, well I think Fade is like your solution to the opening choke points, and then you're just like double darting in, Euro TPing into. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why do we just have a screenshot?
Okay, they got rid of it.
Okay. I assume that was one of the EVS feeds accidentally got taken, and that was a freeze frame from the last clip it was looking at.
I'm back. I live, I think.
The boy who lived!
Did your stream go down?
Yeah.
See, it came at a very suspicious time, because you were talking about wearing jeans at home, and I asked you what pants you wear at home, and then you just didn't answer, which is a little suspicious.
No, I just wear tracksuit bottoms.
Trackies.
Tracky bottoms. Hello? Dude, Zeus was playing so well in the Vitality game as well, but his entire team just got slapped. But he was hitting some amazing shots.
Oh, he sees Ada.
Oh, I need to sync up with you as well.
Let me give you a fat count here.
You gotta sync to me.
4,
you gotta sync
3.
to me. It's I literally cannot pause these streams. My laptop can't handle it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my
you
god,
need to get a new
Zeus.
laptop.
Holy shit. Okay, well, I was ahead of you, and I may have done a slight little bit of spoiling.
I thought you were reacting to the first kill, which was pretty nice, or the third kill, I suppose.
No,
but you were reacting to the 5th one.
The ace. Dude, Zeus is such a good player.
Alright.
Okay, I'll count you in.
That's a pretty exciting way to start the series. Alright, give me a count, Wilkinson.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Like 30? Oh, I'm way ahead of you now, aren't I?
2, 1, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23.
Perfect.
Has TMV died again?
Probably.
I can only assume.
No, I haven't died.
No.
No, I'm not dead, but I'm having to set everything up and it's not working.
I see.
The defense can just rotate over. Zeus.
There goes Boaster's body.
The body falling off the map.
Not that surprising, but he does have it.
Nice shot, Mr. Fallen.
It is really cool to see this utility.
I think it's going to be extremely obnoxious for Fnatic on their attack side to have to constantly be dodging dart, horned as their executive.
And a 2-0
It's
start.
also
But
going to give like
that was
such.
kind of an easy round. Their
I
opponents
think it
didn't have much.
synergizes
There's
really
always
nicely with the
dangers. We've
Yoru
seen
because
plenty of
he's
teams
able to
fall
like
to
teleport into
those
a
kind of
position where
odds,
he's
or
almost
at
always
least
either
have it
on
down
the
to their
site they're
economy
hitting
afterwards.
or will be
That
fast
were
enough
full
to be
start.
flooding in as they're
A
execing.
2-0
And if you're
beginning.
combining that
It's
with
Fnatic
like
purchasing
double
some
scan
rifles,
utility
chance
going
for the
in
fight
and like a
back
Yoru
from
flashing
FUT.
through a
Yeah.
smoke,
Though,
that's
early
like
days.
kind of a
There's already an
crazy
ultimate
combo for
online
Flood
coming
retake.
into round
Yeah,
3
and
hands
guess
of Zeus.
what
That's what a 6-0
Fnatic
start's gonna
didn't
get
face
you.
at all in the game against General Mates? Like
A
any
flood
kind
retake
of
once
flood
ever?
retaking. No.
Even gonna chuck away the
How
sniper
many
to
times
his
do you think
teammate.
they go A this game? Because it's
Oh.
the funniest thing is to just go B every
You can
round
see
now
it
after
does
you've
look
shown
like
your go A
Fnatic's
every round
stance is okay.
strat.
They've seen
That would be amusing. Now, what's also
Unfortunately,
amusing
FUT
That
is
would be,
playing the
very
agent
funny.
that can actually hold a site.
my hotel Wi-Fi is very amusing as well. Oh,
going with the rifle
okay.
himself, and
Now, my stream has
you can
gone
see
backwards a
it does
little
look
bit
like
here.
Fnatic's stance is okay. They've
Okay.
seen everything we've
1
got
minute.
on one side.
59.
Let's try
see,
and
5
I'm...
7, 6.
Why the fuck is my internet worse than it was yesterday? What the fuck is going on, man?
put pressure
Are
on the
you
other side.
using
Kayak
your
has
room
just
number and your
gunned
name,
it
or are
all the
you
way.
using the code?
I'm using the code. Maybe
Okay.
maybe it's worse because now other people are at the
Down
hotel.
mid, taking a lot of
fuck is
space.
going
I mean,
on?
do you think like Bren's like torrenting some, I don't know,
I genuinely
Reina
don't know.
content or something?
It does seem like
Okay, wait there.
pressure
Let me hang up the
eventually.
Discord call and see if it's that. Okay. Dude, what the fuck, man? Can I just watch a YouTube video, please? Kill the YouTube stream. It's got nothing to do with that.
The only worry here is
Wait.
what weaponry can be retrieved.
It's got nothing to do with the
Because,
YouTube
right
stream
now,
because I'm
you
using
talk
a
about this
different
2 versus
service
3
now.
if the spike was down on the B site with not only having post plant
No, it still can't
available
run
for
it
both, but
properly.
also Chronicle
How the fuck are you failing on the
live in
download
the late
side?
round. I'd be very confident.
Right.
If maybe another gun goes into the hands of FUT,
How
they
do I
get
not
into
have
an
enough
after-plant
download
retake
power?
over on A.
What would even be using the download power?
Planted.
I wouldn't say it's likely, but I feel like there's more
Oh, we are getting so far behind right now.
possibilities than there were with him running in with the
Okay, 720p.
skills or whatever. But the thing is, he is just
Okay.
able to still.
Are you
put
gonna
up
work
numbers
in
these late
720p?
round positions. That was the exact goal for Fnatic with this comp. It's Kayak and Alpha. They take the space, they fight aggressively, and then you have the 3 remaining in the post.
Hold.
The thing is, so far Alpha has been quiet, and that
It's
makes this
working,
comp
but it's
not
shit
work anywhere
quality.
near as well.
That's what we're stuck with today, I
They still
guess.
have that ultimate
That's
online.
what we're stuck
now
with.
have full rifles coming up. This is where the game truly begins.
It is, and with Fnatic
Fucking
having the
hell.
Rolling Thunder, well, the battlefield.
What did we
seems
miss?
fairly
What did we
evenly
miss?
set for
Okay,
now.
Fnatic won a
Fnatic have
round.
their opportunities, information. With that
Zeus
ultimate
now
is
has
often gonna
his
be in
Yoru
play.
ultimate.
The drone here seeks some info on middle, but it doesn't see anyone. And Fnatic wise that there may now be a
And
small
they're
window for them
doing
to
a
exploit.
mid take.
They make their way right down middle. I thought this could have been a contact eventually. They might
Oh, dude, it still isn't working.
shift it, but no, the
Fuck
Rolling Thunder's
me.
gone in. And so too of the players. Alpha already through the choke point. Boaster good for the trade at least, and it's a flurry of frags for the side of
Dude,
Fnatic.
I'm about to
B
put
has
some
been
poisonous
overwhelmed.
gas in the fucking AC and
And the
clean
players
out this
on the other side
hotel.
of the map, Tom,
I'm
with credits where
Other
they're at,
people
a
cannot be
2v4
using my
facing them.
bandwidth right now.
They have a tough decision to make.
Well, I'm not even sure it's that tough. I think
gonna-
they have to hold on to the guns. Like going into this, 2 players down.
I'm gonna lose
we
my
know what
mind.
The Fnatic post plant is like. They've also not had to use much
In
utility
Minecraft.
because of how
In my,
pacey
I'm gonna do that in
was through mid.
Minecraft.
You still have Chronicle with what will be everything online in just a moment's time. The stars already placed within the site.
Why
Like,
would my
how are you
download be
even
worse than it
planning
was
on getting
yesterday?
back into this without losing
Ah,
the
this is
round?
unwatchable.
And obviously,
Why
you look
would
at
my
the
download
finances,
be worse
there's
than it was
really
yesterday?
nothing there for
What?
FUT, so
Okay,
this is
maybe
round
there's
over
something
for
going on
Fnatic.
in the
I'm
background
already
of my
liking what
PC.
I'm seeing. Like you talk about the fact that you watch
Okay.
the team.
Hold the fucking phone. Is something downloading in the background? Windows security. You better not be doing something in the background right now. There's no fucking way. No, I don't think so. The Riot client? Get off my fucking screen. Ay, 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 ay. No, it's, I don't know. I think today might be chalked.
He always plays fairly obscure stuff. One of the only players still sticking to Harbor, and that's the only difference. You have your
I'm looking at the bandwidth on the task manager. It's just maxed out what it's pulling. I don't really understand like how much bandwidth should a 720p live stream even be taking. I've no idea. But it's maxing out at 10 megabit per second.
More direct execution takes from Fnatic, but without information until they're going for the take. And that means we haven't seen early gambles, we haven't seen these rotations, and in that mid-round, you could see that it was uncomfortable for FUT.
Now, as we come back into things, and the barrier's soon to go up, still that ult for Zeus. I don't see a shorty purchased up, though, so I'm not certain.
Yeah, this is the Taco Bell.
And if it is, it will just
okay, wait there.
Contact info.
We are getting some level of clarity.
Have very limited ability to follow.
Are they seriously just doing their like no A exec at any point strategy?
For the future. The gate crash for the rotation, but these players are miles away. It's Yedijay, the only one with a rifle on this side of the map.
They just didn't clear Yedijay at all from his position at the front. Alpha didn't think about looking backwards.
They have to walk through, but they've caught an angle and taken him down.
Alright, decent job trading.
And Chronicle both putting numbers
Cracks
up
has a rifle.
Almost uncontested as players in the spawn have rotated in. The shock darts tickling a few players up, but
oh wow, the pull stops Zeus from jumping up on top of the box.
That they're up against. It's an ult from Zeus, not likely to be thrown in unless major damage is found.
Already not going great. They do manage one, and Krax is still standing. Always a chance he could turn the round, but not in this case.
I mean,
this kayak.
They definitely got caught by the Vice utility, but they treaded out through the smoke super well.
Massively impressed with him over the last couple of matches. It was a case where
the minimum download speed required for streaming standard definition video, 720p, is 3 to 4 megabits per second. That doesn't make sense then. It's telling me it was maxed out at 10. It must be doing some shit in the background, but I don't know why.
Oh, Zeus, who has had a very good start to the game. An ace in the pistol, you can't really write much more than that.
Wait a second.
See what he has.
What if Thingy is downloading
now been online? It's been online
no,
for
it's
3
not.
rounds in a row. We haven't seen any sort of set play around it. Have to expect that's coming.
You really do. Zeus certainly has a set play in mind. It was just a straight up aggression, but perhaps the mid-round is where they want to pad the gap of that information. Perhaps it's on the retake that will see Zeus activate the ultimate.
The exec again. They are genuinely just doing
okay, it's going to be now.
The opposite of their strategy from the day before. Ah, no, they're running a fake, okay. The thing is, though, they're running a fake into the Vice utility.
The spike's out of here, yeah.
They had the entirety of the B site. They could have just gone B, and now they're going into the Vice utility.
Again, Yedijay has been put under pressure, but he's done
what an unsuccessful fake here from Boasted. Honestly, what if you just went back to Alpha yet? Oh, they're going to all try to get past the wall at once. Oh, the Astra util's so good against them though. Crashes is screwed. That fake could not have gone worse. Could not have gone worse.
Still with the spike.
You get the entirety of the B side basically for free. Use Cosmic Divide, Alpha is in deep, no resistance. You could have got the plan. And yet because you committed to the A fake at the beginning, you end up getting stuck behind the Vice utility on A.
Not looking too good with an operator in play.
What a read from Yedijay.
Risk either. So, with 25 on the clock, and I think with closer to 40 on the clock, the save has been called by Fnatic. They'll pump brakes and wait.
So today I'm streaming to Restreamio.
And if anything, they probably
But
hope
that's
that they
only using my
won't.
upload anyway. It's not using my
Although, you know, if you
download.
take a couple of FUT players
I think
down right
today,
now with where their economy's
genuinely
at, it
probably
would
something that's happening is just that maybe more people are using
Did you
it.
VOD review FUT
The download.
versus VT in your spare time? I know FUT got, but NGLI was pretty impressed with Zeus. He could be in contention for best rookie in EMEA this year.
He definitely could be. Zeus looked fantastic. Joker, thanks for becoming a member. And yeah, I agree with you, dickhead. Zeus played really well in that game, even though FUT got destroyed.
You're running through and taking a lot of damage. Okay, maybe Alpha can get over the top.
Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the gifted sub to FUT Fetish Lover.
But then
And Wimps Win, thanks for the new tier 1 as well.
Opportunity. So you could see what Fnatic were doing. They're like, okay, we all need to step over this wall at the same time. We know where it's going to be, and one player didn't. I think that might have been to plan. I think Boaster not running into the site is expected.
Okay, we actually might be stabilizing here in terms of not having frame rate drops and pauses and stuff.
Same sort of control. Boaster watching the B push up.
Next round, I'll try to call them on Discord, and we'll hope that we don't fuck the entire thing up.
Around the post plan. This feels like they'll commit in. And with Kayak having the ultimate to clear the way, could be a logical choice. The stun online for Chronicle.
Who am I rooting for? I'm rooting for FUT, actually.
The stun could go in, and oh, we've all seen what happens after that. For now, though, they definitely are biding their time, perhaps just waiting for that extra element.
I think on this map, Fnatic's composition is quite one-dimensional and shouldn't be good. I think as long as FUT can get like 5 this half, they're good for a bit.
So they're on a retake setup over here on B, and then on A, they're playing more heavily aggressive so that they could potentially fight this one back.
Here comes the Yoru ultimate.
Reading that ultimate is in place. It's just whether
2 players back side. You can't stun them both. Really nice protocol from FUT. You see how they're spread out against the Yoru, so that you can only catch one of them with the fault line, and then the other one covers.
No access to site for now. Fnatic are left outside of A. At this point, 25 seconds if they're going to go somewhere else, which it looks like
Boaster looks a little bit lost with the calling if he can't get his main idea to work.
And Vice just around the corner. Yedege even activates the thorns just
I don't think this is a good map for Fnatic.
Smoke for heaven at least going to be
everything that we've seen from them across all of the iterations of this composition in the Tejo comp.
Here and now, no time. If the spam works, it could be the end of the game.
That had to be a double kill from Boaster.
But out of Captain, punishing Boaster, not caught out by the flank. A 3v2. The advantage is still there for FUT on the defense.
Chronicle, if he hits a shot, like on the opener here. He's not really on the aggressive angle. If he swapped positions with Crashy's there, maybe it could have worked. Oh, he's just getting owned, man. Crashy's is looking like an old man compared to Zeus.
I'd say before, but can he win them the round? 2 players still standing, watching his angle. He lands another. And in fact,
he's got it. He's got it.
He's got the aftershock to delay
what a clutch from Chronicle. What a clutch. What a clutch from Chronicle. How's he done that?
At the end of the day, the Red Bull clutch is all they need. Live or die. The round falls
he genuinely
to
is such a talented player.
This was...
Okay.
I mean, for the start of
we're
the
going to try to get Discord working.
Finding the pick that he did, the punish as well, coming in onto Alpha here. Zeus getting here just in time to defend.
Planted with 1 second left, sprinted into the Vise's site at the last second, and by some fucking miracle won the round.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh.
Okay. I think I lowered the quality to 720p, so if anybody wants a shit version of a co-stream, they can come over here.
You should just keep bringing it down, like the 240p co-stream.
Yeah, honestly, the people love it, Sideshow. My chat goes crazy for when my internet... Like, I sometimes put the streams on auto just so that every so often it sneaks down to like 480 for like a minute. And people love it. They just spam lower, lower, lower.
And I'm sure they realized it immediately, but
it's a lot for the hogs.
Player has an op, stick together, take the trade. It's an easy game, but in the moment.
Did you see? You saw the Chronicle clutch just then.
Yes.
Absolutely bailed them out of terrible macro calling.
Yeah, I mean, I was mauling at that round. They had absolutely no business winning that. Imagine if it was not a retake Vice setup, and like the Vice wall was just like front B. They just lose that round, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like just off their macro. They had no way. They got very lucky that there was not a setup with actual Sociological to stop that plant, or it's guaranteed loss.
Also, I suppose if Boaster had got the double kill, it would have been an easier round for them. But
sure. But he didn't, because he's
He did not.
because he'd lose the 1v1 to Finesse.
No, he would not.
Yeah, I mean,
Finesse wouldn't even try to get that
Contacting
2K.
mothership. All units initiate
because he
launch
knows his
protocol.
abilities and he plays within them.
Means they've able to at least double up a player or two, or even just rotate one over.
Ah!
FUT have sent 2 players extra to the B side.
Oh,
We're
what
gonna have
time are we
a
on?
4-man
I just realized.
4.
Oh my
3,
god. Nah,
2,
we gotta resync again.
A late player
Okay,
around.
what?
9,
We'll sync off
8,
Wilkinson.
7,
Boaster roll,
6,
sitting inside
5,
the spawn, watching
4,
for those flanks to come
3,
through again.
3,
2,
The utility
2,
doesn't play for them. It
1.
is
0.
very much
59,
a sign of player
58.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
59? Not
Yeah.
49? I'm on 45. Oh, shit. Okay.
Ah,
Let me know. Count
50,
again. Count again.
49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. Are we synced?
41. 40.
40, yes.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Why do the EMEA observers have VSync off? Screen tearing on a broadcast looks terrible.
And very worried about Alpha. He could be coming into heaven right now as well.
And
They've
it
gotta make a
in
move.
the
They
past
swing
it's been a
into heavy
conscious
traffic.
choice. I know,
Goes
like the
in.
Korean
Kayak
streams would do
right
it and
after
like would
The
publish at a
double
higher
takes the lead,
FPS,
Alpha is
and I
on a
like kind of
slower
fucked with that
start to
vision.
this map,
But I
showing
personally
up.
I
We
disagree
saw
with the
it
creative
earlier on,
choice,
his
and I think
mid-lurk.
screen tearing
He
is
was
a
sneaking
too
his
big a
way up
trade-off.
the entire round,
Anyways,
and the
I'm the only one who
timing
cares about that.
absolutely
Yeah,
perfect.
you
A large
really
part
are.
of that
I've never
being
even thought about that.
He pops his flash, and as a result, here's a drone coming his way. Of course, the assumption then is that there's some players there, and they want your sight. So the rotation is called. That means eyes are not on Alphayer as he walks through, and the needle very
Okay,
much
we
threatened.
missed this
That's the
round
third
completely.
kill for this man. I think that puts him up to 4 kills.
Yeah,
so
what
far.
happened?
And if you've just got
counting was
fun.
Alphayer
Counting.
warmed up,
Yeah.
confidence boosting around
Counting
like
was
that,
fun.
5-3
I
in
enjoyed.
the lead. Well,
Love
we
the game, you know.
Fnatic are a team that can snowball.
The trouble here has been mid. Like, there's been multiple rounds, be it an all-in take or just leaving someone behind. Even
So what,
Boaster
Alpha
finding a
just
kill
straight
with,
up
like,
lurked
5
at mid?
seconds left, and a lot of it comes down to the difference between the
Alpha was
utility
trying
and
to
like,
lurk up mid on their
Fnatic
previous
have to
game,
be more
and he just
proactive
kept getting
with
stopped.
their hold of mid. But a lot of teams might have a Cypher, so you can put a trip there. You don't have to actively watch it, whereas you can't do that with the Vines. They can delay, but they can't give you that same level of information.
Give and take the pros and cons. There, the con most certainly
Where is
highlighted.
Vi's wall this round?
Straight away, the utility has been
Did
spotted.
he
and
not have
Fnatic
the money for it?
Might not
trade
both
out
it.
of the drone for that.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got
See if
classic
it's
beaming.
worthwhile.
It's
Stunned, primed,
fine.
and ready.
No, I wasn't flaming. I was just curious if I was missing
Let's
it.
flame them.
As Alfie
What the
Airport
fuck are they
Storm.
doing?
He delivered
Which
in
team?
so many rounds when this blade
Oh,
storm was online.
we
It's
need
not
to
active,
give
though. The rifle
old
that he has
Jelkinson
in
over
his
there some
hands.
praise.
The effect,
For
well,
what,
the
sorry?
same to start with. Yedege managed to
DRX.
take one out with
Oh,
the
yep,
classic,
yep,
the
yep,
elite
yep, yep.
weapons on foot. Still putting up
They're good up in
Well,
DRX.
Jelkinson.
They almost made an ungodly choke. It would have been
Oh, really?
NRG Cloud9 levels of choke had they
Oh,
lost.
shit.
The battle in the spawn taking place. Ring
Run,
Rusty
Boaster.
called for backup too.
Boaster needs backup versus a classic. You're not helping my you'd beat FNS, claim Boaster. And you let.
That's so based from Ada Captain.
He gets one and just throws himself off. Wait, that's so funny.
The kill on the Kayak, I believe, actually gave him the ult. And if the gun was retrieved by Boaster, which I think it was, that's absolutely fine.
A great trade. It is a great trade for him. And
All right, come on then.
look,
Let's see the next rifle
for
round.
Fnatic 6-3
I think
in the lead.
FUT need
Now
5 to
coming
be
into
able
this round,
to
Kayak's ultimate
win this map.
online Blade Storm for Alphayer as well. Whatever FUT discussed.
All right,
during
Zeus is
Fnatic's
up
Oh
in
wait,
mid
we're
to try to
we're
stop
making
Alpha.
fun of
to
Boaster for
implement
doing
it.
that.
Zeus
Kayak was
is
one off
coming
ult.
into the
They were
round
giving him
with
more.
an operator. Although he's in mid, so we're not expecting some
Perfect.
I think they're
crazy
just being
early
smart.
Yeah, but
aggression, his
sometimes the
game crash
mental
would be
side of
could be
things.
pivotal if the hit was coming in
You know,
there.
now FUT are gonna
Listen,
go into any fight with
the other
Boaster
day,
and think
they've got more than a one-track
we can beat
mind
this
to
guy.
it. Sitting outside the A side.
You
is
don't
the
think they
Spike,
were
but
already?
Sitting outside B are 2 players.
I feel like they
and
were
Alpha
already.
with an operator of his own about to
Bro,
fight.
Ooh, through the wall.
I didn't want to say it.
Ooh.
It's Mark actually.
Oh, he actually
33
tagged him,
HP
too.
left on Atacap,
All right,
that wall to
Yoru
save his
clone
life.
baited out the Vice wall.
W.
One player goes back, the other goes forward.
I like walking back close.
Fnatic baited some of the utility.
It's so
but
difficult actually to play this
Vines are
round
still in place,
as
so
FUT against the Yoru breach
see
ult.
the proactive position.
It's very tough.
Zeus has now been posted up in mid. As said, that has been a problem for the side of FUT thus far. They have
I think it would be good to double up on sides, but in spots that can't, like, both of you get breach ulted. You know, like one B link and one back B site, one close, one far on A.
We'll see if it pays off, because I think he's going to be seen.
Astra might be cooked here. Run, Ada.
Oh, he got stunned.
Stunned.
Oh my
Flash.
god, he's still hit.
Oh, but he's the best to ever do it.
Oh
And
my
Alpha
god.
Whip too. Wait, they're breach ulting now?
They might still win it with the breach ult.
They still might win.
Yeah,
They
but
have
themselves
FUT has
Fatal
Steel
Vice
Garden for
ults
retake.
overall,
Stall plant, Steel Garden retake. This is an easy dub for FUT, and they're going to be so happy getting those 2 ults out.
Yeah, Yedache.
They might not even need the ults. Yedache has a crazy reflect.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Wow, lovely from Yedache.
That is such a big win for FUT.
Yeah, they get to save their Vice ult as well. That is
Yeah, they're gonna have Vice
incredible.
ult. They're around the corner from Yoru ult. Their economy's good. They keep the ult.
Okay,
the
but you
off,
think
like,
about that from Fnatic's POV. You're just like, we got unlucky. we perfectly blinded and stunned the site anchor on 33 health, and he one-tapped our Yoru.
Visuals on your screen and you still believe
Okay.
I know your internet probably isn't good enough, Sideshow, but I just sent something in the Discord for you to look at.
What are you doing to me?
But just solid positioning and delay.
Good boy,
You'll want to watch it.
I can't open that. It'll tank my entire stream. I'll do it in
Wait,
the map break.
were we?
Yeah.
Did I have to fucking read with saying he was a dog?
Yes, I think so.
Holy shit. What's like a gaydar for dog boys called? What would you call that?
Well, it remains to be seen. Still, those 2 rounds to be played for.
I don't think I would coin a phrase for that. I think I'd be worried.
No input. No
comments.
input from either of you.
No comment.
His shenanigans, they've heard him, and now they've
Okay.
most certainly seen him. Decoy even spotted, so it won't be fooling anybody.
My bad then.
Sight hit though on B. Again, this passive setup from FUT, avoiding a lot of that.
Okay, so they have
utility.
Kayak
No ultimate
really
for
deep in
Fnatic, but
mid.
post-plant now
Mr.
available.
Fallen's
Will
trying to
be
jump
Crashies
spot.
on the Hunter's Fury.
Kayak
I think
can't
he's the
do
one bringing the
much
spike in.
here, but he has got 2 people looking at him in mid. So Fnatic get B for free.
From Mr. Fallen.
Yeah, but this was always just a retake setup on B. They have 3 people ready to go too. These just initiators are going to be a far rotate.
You heard the
Oh,
wall.
come on,
What?
man.
How did he get out?
What?
Yedache just didn't look at him. Yedache, hello? He was just pure fucking hard clearing the right-hand side instead of looking directly in front of his face.
You can see they are constantly checking for this.
Houdini, I don't know about who. Dude,
We saw the impact
that
from
was
Alfred
not
being able to
Houdini.
run up on that flank. Now the ult activated. Kayak
Okay,
uses that
Steel
as his
Garden.
trigger point to
It's
start
more
step
Mario
forward.
than
These
Houdini.
Steel Garden here doesn't really do
Good
much because they
stun.
have stun, they have pull, and then they have guns back.
Overall?
Yeah. Kron has a flash from heaven. Oh, no.
They got half though, they got half.
The diffuse has gone halfway.
Yeah, but they got no players.
But Kayak's flanked already.
All the way
Oh
down.
no.
That's not quite what we wanted to see, and rest assured that round result would be the same regardless of flank from Kayak and so on. But
That's so funny.
yes, I mean with how
Why did
close
most
his opponents are to those ultimates, it just makes sense. doesn't it, Tom?
the wall alone and then just walk back? That was so silly.
I mean,
Are
both.
you
I don't know
casting
what
Loud
Boast was
versus
doing.
Sen?
None of the ults are close.
No, I'm not casting Loud versus Sen, I'm casting Lev
I won't
G2.
hear any. We didn't need a replay.
That should be a really fun game.
Yeah, I think they
Are you gonna
both should be
flame
amazing.
Lev?
Replay I wanted though.
I
Gonna call
Okay.
Demon 1 a little
He's not upset.
beta.
I mean, a little bit actually. I was rewatching his Raze gameplay from
Oh, he's not got the Vandal.
from the last match, and it made me
My
feel,
favorite is that
it made me feel worse about his Raze.
people walked away with that with the take like, oh, actually he's good on Raze because they looked at the stats. I don't think it's a classic Demon 1. I don't think he did like anything Raze related to get his kills.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
They both run away. Do they plan for the
He didn't
third?
use a single blast pack on the defense side,
They do.
That's so awesome. I
which
love
is
that.
like, I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, but it just gives you an idea of.
Kayak is again in this position.
I mean,
like
there's like,
general
there's been like
comfortability.
genocides and mass famines and stuff. It's certainly not the worst thing in the world, but it's like pretty bad Valorant terms, you know?
It's, no, I was specifically meaning it's not the worst thing in the world in Valorant terms.
Well, I still agree with that, but I'd say it's further up the list than general world events.
Yes, yes. You know what? I'll agree with that take. That seems like an
You guys should be more
uncontroversial
bold.
take.
Zeus?
It's Chronicle and Boaster left in it, but the
Oh my god, he's so clean.
He
Oh
wins.
my.
Surely he doesn't ace.
this!
He's so
Surely
clean.
not.
That's his second ace of the game!
He's
Half
so
of
good.
FUT's rounds
Ace
are
again.
Zeus aces. What the fuck?
Dude, this player is so good. He's so good.
God. Like, what are they feeding the children in Turkey? How is every 6 months a new, like, 17-year-old fucking Turkish wunderkind comes out of nowhere and it just is the LeBron of Valorant?
Zeus is the LeBron of Valorant.
In that round, he was.
Yeah, in that round, he definitely was.
All time? Certainly not.
He won them 2 out of 5 of the
Who
rounds,
is all
and I said
time?
if they get 5, they're good.
Who's the LeBron of Valorant? It might be Ospas. Because, like, he has, like, the longevity, you know? No one else really has the longevity.
Durka has decent longevity
Yeah,
as
Dirk is
well.
another good choice.
But,
Probably one of those guys.
Yeah, I mean...
Dirk has even longer longevity.
Is LeBron bald?
Is LeBron bald? No. I think he has hair.
Well, then
I
it's
think he has, like, a
Aspas.
fade, doesn't he?
Then it's Aspas.
I actually don't know what LeBron's hair looks like. I'm going to look it up.
Okay, I'm going to open this Twitter clip that you sent me,
Bald, but what do I know?
and I am going to tank my entire internet to do so, I think. What the fuck, man?
If someone just spawn them like a dog, like a good boy.
Like a good boy.
If someone gets a good round, I'm just like, good boy. They're gonna play it on the voice call for sure.
1 hour later.
Didn't adapt as much because they didn't need to.
Good boy.
Just spawn them like a dog.
That Twitter clip is
Why
the
the
opposite
fuck are
of
they
what
playing
we were saying.
Macklemore in the practice room in 2025?
Welcome back, folks.
Like, I didn't know that was something you could do.
You hate Macklemore?
Oh, it's just
You didn't know that's
people
something you
listen to
could do.
Macklemore?
About their defensive side. Now we're about to see that play out in front of our very eyes.
It's like
How
it's
they
like
have
the new
Evan
year is
dissuade
fucking
you at all?
ringed
Were
in.
you
It's
expecting
2025,
two
and you're like,
aces coming
damn,
in from
you know,
Zeus?
I gotta listen to Thrift Shop.
Yeah, but
Like, what the fuck?
these people are the age where that's the kind of, you know...
Well, that's the
their
nostalgia
music.
music.
I mean,
the
I
nostalgia.
am also the age of Macklemore being like.
So if like, you know, put some Gautier on, put some.
Gautier. Gautier surely only
Gautier.
has one song. You
Gautier.
can't say put some
Yeah, I know,
Gautier
but it
on.
is a.
Put
It's
a Gautier.
I always say the people our age. That's the song that unites
Hold on
us
though,
all.
guys. We're yapping. This is a very cool round from FUT. The mid split, they're absolutely
doesn't matter.
hooking the
They won.
anchors.
It's over.
The whole game,
game's
by the
over.
way, is over. Fnatic are not going to win 5-6 rounds on their defense.
No.
Also, this comp has pretty good executes, and then post plants is just, oh, Vice in the post plant. We are stalled permanently.
That's not a bad shot to start with. Yedajay's tag down low. I wasn't expecting this to be that competitive, but there's still
Kayak
a
ace?
chance for especially a player
Do a
like
Zeus?
Kayak. He needs the first clean.
No.
and he won't
No,
find it with
it's-
a quick
it's
trade
over.
from
Not him.
Yedajay. 7
I think
to 6, a
Zeus
lead, and
has
the FUT
probably
come back
won them
here
the
on
map.
attack side.
Yep.
Well, it's already underway. One away from their opponents.
I mean, yeah, single-handedly winning half of their attack rounds. Honestly, if he, because his first ace was the pistol round, they don't win an anti-eco. Like, you can directly attribute 3 out of 5 of their rounds to him. 100%. Like,
Yeah, over half.
Almost the opposite side for Fnatic. Is it going to be like an old school split where you're just super aggressive, you're sending that double duelist
Alpha's
to
having
try
kind of
and
a tough
take
map.
space away? Are we gonna
Sideshow,
see just
if
aggressive
Beth started
positioning to get
screaming
out
like
of
yesterday
Gale
after every
Who
sentence,
knows?
what would you think?
Or are they gonna
After
play
every
have
sentence.
that dive still
So,
to
like, she just asked me if I want a
That
cup
will
of
be the
tea and then just goes,
question.
"Rah!"
possible for it to be
Is
as
that a
strong as
deal
last
breaker?
time, but
I mean, I would gently suggest that she might want to go see a therapist.
From the side of FUT, as we've seen barriers.
what if it's
Or
like a permanent
psychiatrist.
condition?
With very weak weapons again.
It's a permanent mental affliction.
Yeah.
Well, then I think it would be extremely callous of me and cold of me to refuse to love her because of an unavoidable mental condition where she just shouts a lot.
Sure.
Beautiful play from him.
What if she was
I'd put
also
up
a
with a lot
worm?
worse. What if she was also
But
a
shouts a
worm?
lot.
She was a worm, but she shouts a lot, so she has a human larynx. But a worm.
Yes, correct. But everything else is worm.
But she can talk to me then.
Yes, correct. A talking worm.
Yeah,
who
no,
shouts a lot.
no, that's fucking awesome. I'll buy her soil and keep her alive.
That's dope. You could bring her with you on your trips.
I do
Just like a
anyway.
worm on the carrier. Yeah,
I
but
think
it
it
would be
might-
way easier. You wouldn't have to pay for the same plane ticket.
Would it be way easier, or would I risk that the TSA would get rid of my worm and not believe me that it was my wife?
Officer, that's my wife!
I think that would concern me more. I think I would leave
I asked
her at
TMV
home.
something similar to this, but would you rather have
Yeah, that's
Yeti
probably
stream
wise.
the entirety of the Harry Potter
Classic-
book series, or the
classic
rest
Sideshow,
of
that's what he thinks
Chat
of
read
wins.
it to you and go off on a tangent
She's a
every
worm,
night?
not a
You
woman.
can't talk
I mean,
or
she's a
move
woman
until
worm,
either
but-
one finishes.
Are women worms, not women?
Protecting Mrs. Wormkinson is not a sin.
Would you rather have Yediche scream the entirety of the Harry Potter book series to you, or Platchat reads it to you, but they go off on a tangent for every single line?
What it looks like though is a very direct B hit.
I think I'll take the second option. I don't actually want Harry Potter, but I would be fine like listening to people I'm friends with banter, even if it took 17 times as long.
Oh, Seth wants to join.
Now removed from Fnatic's retake, weaker weapons in play for FUT, but if they can close distance and pick up that rifle, it'll be wonderful. Unfortunately, they're stuck on
Someone
that
just
site,
said
kept
that,
back by
Mimi,
the
you're
rage
trying to
aggression
police
from
what is a
Fnatic.
woman.
And now, with the weaker
No,
weapons,
no.
What did I just walk in? What
No,
minefield did I just get flopped in the fucking middle of?
Ooh,
Oh, that
now
dart is
that
so
is a lovely
good.
dart from Crashies. That's going to increase his assist stats.
Players with very little to play with.
Assist
And while with
stats.
already cracks dealt
Most
with,
important
Hello,
stat for any
Seth
dog.
Achilles King.
He kind of just has to die
Hello.
at this stage just to make sure that you're getting
You
everything.
don't know my
Thomas.
name, that's fine.
Yeah,
Thomas.
Do you
Thomas.
have a
Thomas.
first name?
Yeah.
That is a very English name.
Apparently Bren also wants to join, if you wouldn't mind adding him as well.
Yeah, I'll get to work.
Did you watch the Pacific Games, Mr. Achilles?
No.
You did.
So bad at my job. Yes, of course I did.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello, Brad.
Dude, what the? A little private cabal occurring in Discord.
What do you mean a private cabal? It's literally public.
Private cabal?
It's
Most
public.
cabals are private.
That's true,
chat
but
is
I
now
wanted to be
in
invited to this one.
Well, as soon as you asked, we added you. No?
No, not as no. I got Donor
Oh,
Wall
well, you were
very
asking
hard.
Josh. If you wanted to be added, you should have asked me, who would have.
Oh my god, yeah, that's true
Oh
actually.
my god, what a
Very
shot.
true.
What a shot.
Oh, I went straight to Mimi to get invited to the call.
Really true.
My laptop cannot handle opening, like I literally cannot tab out of the YouTube stream. So there's no way that I can add anybody.
Do you have a second monitor?
I do have a second monitor, but when I tab out, the frame rate of my stream drops by about 10 to 20.
Sounds like someone's due for an upgrade.
I'm
Dude, my
actually,
setup's fucking clean. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, your microphone sounds good.
Dude, I got like a wireless lav mic. I got a little Osmo,
Your
little
mic
pocket
sounds
webcam.
great.
are you
Yeah.
sure that it's using your wireless lav mic?
Wait, which one is he using?
It sounds like a webcam.
Probably the webcam.
Sounds like it might be webcam.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't think I can fix that.
I can give you the Tyler 1 headset if that's okay.
No,
this
thank
Oh my
you.
god, just please
No?
stop.
That's much worse.
You don't want a Tyler 1 one?
That's much worse.
Well, hang on. Now that you've removed it from your fucking larynx.
Yeah, hold on. I've got it like a normal distance. It's just like peaking constantly.
Oh, that's yeah. The quality's
Now it
okay.
sounds a lot better. You were just like throat goating it initially.
I was definitely throwing it up to my face.
Is it just a lav mic? Why don't you clip it onto what you're wearing?
So the lav mic it connects through Bluetooth to the like the handheld vlog camera I've got. And so OBS can pick it up, fine, because it just uses the webcam.
Yeah, okay, but I'm asking why don't you clip
Fallen's
it
one off
onto
alt.
your clothing?
My Whoa, what happened to my clothing?
Why don't you clip
His
the
heel is
lav
bad, isn't it?
to the clothing?
In the lab to your clothes.
Oh no, it's
Unless you're
connected to my
naked.
clothes.
Why have we ever done?
Why were you throat goating it then if it's connected to your clothes?
No, the lav mic, I wasn't throw going a lav mic, I was throw going the Tyler 1 headset.
Oh, I see, I see.
Knows his angles, it is Chronicle. He's not giving you any spot where you could peek him.
I thought the excuse was going to be that you weren't wearing like a shirt or something.
Well, I did explode all over my trousers.
What?
Did you not see the picture? You didn't see the picture, Mimi? It's very good.
No, of Bren quote
It's on my
exploding
blues.
all over his...
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Do we want to see a picture of Bren exploding in his trousers?
I had my anti-balding conditioner, and it just fucking exploded in the bag and went all over 2 pairs of my trousers.
Please
and
stop using the word exploded.
it
and
did
trousers
explode
in
though.
the
It was
same
a pressure
context.
explosion. Dr. Groot pressure exploded all over my fucking trousers.
Is it on your X Everything app or your Blueski?
It's on my Blueski. I don't use the X Everything app.
This is. I actually have a similar story. Oh, but it's
Oh my
considerably
god.
more American.
What was it, beer that exploded all over your trousers or something?
No, it was when I moved to. It was when I first moved to Korea.
Have you
Because
considered
when I
one of
moved to
those
LA, I
mini
took a
ITX travel
pocket knife
PCs?
with me that I
Since you'll be
carried
traveling
with
a
me
lot
since
this year,
when I
it
went
might
to
be
school
a
in North
decent shot.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And I checked that in my bag and it was fine. So I just thought like, oh yeah, I could just check this knife into my bag and enter South Korea. And I had a bottle of shampoo that I had brought in, and that had exploded and leaked through
If
the
I like
suitcase.
hit the lav mic, it picks up. But they were saying the quality was
Brennan,
really bad.
Brennan.
Oh, yo, my bad. I didn't hold the push to mute. Sorry.
Just yeah.
This guy.
I'm so sorry. Did you hear me tapping my lav mic?
Dude, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind out here.
Yeah, my meds. Listen, I'm on a new routine. My meds are gonna kick in. You know, I took them like 20 minutes ago.
Fucking ADHD.
How's everybody been
central.
doing though? We all good?
You interrupted Seth halfway through a story, and now you're just continuing to interrupt him.
And we haven't talked about the game since Bren got here.
We can talk about pee and poo.
Let him go.
Maybe. Pee pee poo poo.
Anyway, the shampoo exploded, but my bag got flagged at customs for having a weapon in it.
Right,
So
because you had
I
a
had to
giant
go-
knife in it.
Well, I mean, not a giant knife. It was just like a standard,
pocket
you know,
knife.
like pocket knife.
Right.
But so it got flagged, and it had a giant yellow padlock on it that played music. So I had to get pulled aside, leaving customs to get it removed. And the woman reached into the front pouch of my suitcase, and when
Oh,
she pulled
God.
it out, the knife is covered in what to her was a suspicious goo, but to me was knowing that my shampoo bottle had just absolutely burst inside during transit. And I was trying to explain I didn't speak any Korean at this time, so I was trying to like mime like shampoo, like shampooing my fucking head, and she went like like gave me this weird fucking nod, and I was just like, so can I have the knife? And she said no, and I said okay, I'm leaving now. Yeah.
Why did Zeus just try to TP into backside there and got whacked by
A very
Bolster
good question.
Great question.
Why is he not TPing
Now-
into a smoke or like?
I imagine that was.
TP into a
I
recall
don't
smoke
know.
or something?
Why are they backing up? Just like there's so much discipline here. They want to just. These guys are so determined to play full retake no matter what. Oh.
Oh, okay, that ult's good for stall.
Yeah, but how do you win the
Issue?
post?
Chronicle still has a ton of util for the retake. Yedij's caught out on site here. If he gets like 2, they win. He's not getting 2.
Not giving a chance.
Wait,
Is the
Ada Captain
purpose of the
Smoke
costume
might
this
have
morning
cooked.
to get all the out of
Spectate Ada, spectate
before
Ada.
VCT today?
Oh my god, he's cooked. He's cooked. He's fucking cooked.
Oh, he's so
Wow.
good.
Dude, I love
run a
putting the
Chronicle,
smokes.
run a
I
Chronicle.
love putting the smokes on the edge of the cosmic divides like that. It gets value so often.
Yeah, bro, you're just like Ada Captain.
No, I mean when pros do it, you
It's going to
fucking.
be some of the highest impact that we've seen from it because not of the ult itself. It didn't do that much other than pump the brakes. The time didn't play as big a factor as it does in so many rounds, but it's the reaction on the back of
okay,
this. It's
so
the
they
fact that
didn't-
Not only do we have that space taken by Yedije, but that you still see Ada
Zeus
Captain
came out of
stick
his
around up close. There's
ult
players
with a
further back
clone at the
drawing
back of the
eye.
site. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
It's not a common position, I'll tell you that. And when it comes to ability to escape, there's not really a lot that he can do, but he didn't need to escape.
Sushi Lisa, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah,
I don't
that's
follow
the purpose. Leffy, Monkey Meatloaf, Dickhead, and Euphoria, thank you for the bits as well.
How's Fnatic been looking?
PLTR, they've been on Fraud Watch. They won their last game pretty dominantly by going A every round on Abyss. FUT looked really good, but they kind of got dicked down by Vitality, who looks far and away the best team in the region. So now a pretty important Olympic game.
Thank you. Succinct. To the point.
And FUT is still FUT. They're like the most honest, simple Valorant team, but they're good.
A Gen G on Fraud Watch now? Achilles?
The problem though is...
Sure. How would you put Gen G on Fraud Watch when DRX are the best team in the region?
I said Gen G.
That's what I'm saying. How can Gen G be on Fraud Watch for losing to the top 1 team?
But then everything has gone straight.
They're frauds in terms of they're not going to win a tournament.
That's
the tournament winning frauds.
That's not what
so many fraud in the game.
The walk down, the ability to gate crash out is huge. And the fact
I wouldn't put him on a fraud watch. I would put him on for that first map, maybe, because the calling was real rough.
If he waited, the whole team was on its way.
But after that, it was cleaned up a lot.
That might be enough. Out of captain's utility is key for this site take.
You can't move players, you can't stun them up, you can't have your smokes. Like, it's just going to have to be a dry hit.
Why not use our flash?
Nice, Yada Nice.
Nice.
Can we get a scale?
Oh, and that's the bomb!
Can we
Why
get a
did he
trade?
have the bomb? It's
Thank you,
gone!
Cracks. It's okay, it's fine. They can recover
No,
it.
it's not okay.
It is fine. It's a 3v3 post-plant. Oh my god, and Zeus is the
Fine,
greatest
we've
gamer.
got LeBron.
And Zeus.
We have fucking LeBron.
We have the better gods.
I am such a big fan of child labor.
Yeah,
like,
we'll have
just
to come to Sideshow
every team
time
needs a Turkish child. They're so, it's just, the depths of talent from Turkey is unreal.
With the economy where it is for Fnatic, we could see things equalized without too much
Presented without comment.
What a recovery this
Yes, I was going to say clip it and chip it.
Pull out the play. No, he can't.
Dude, that is a nice ass round from Cracks and Zeus.
It's the right call. The firing squad prevails.
Imagine how good a Turkish baby would be. Do you think the skill is inversely proportional to the age? None of us
It's gotta have like a wind-up time to like 18, and then it's inversely proportional.
Why are you saying
I'm gonna get
when you say like it and wind-up time, you make it sound so robotic. These are humans.
It as in the skill of a player.
I mean, you're talking.
What pronoun would you use to refer to skill? You wouldn't say skill is not a he. Skill is not a they.
Yeah, Sideshow refusing to accept that women can play the game.
You're talking to the woman who was asking when did babies become sentient beings.
Yeah, I know.
It's a big problem.
And it was a good question.
The sheriff ace, but it was from Zeus.
And the answer is it depends on the baby.
Wants to go play for play with him.
Sideshow's still waiting.
For now, doesn't look like that's likely. Nice shutdown onto Kayak.
Didn't develop sense of self at 18 months. Still waiting at 30 years.
Of this hit up close with the sheriff, and he won't find anything that
Have you ever seen the tests that they do on children to try to figure out stuff like that? Where it's like they're pushing a shopping trolley, but the shopping trolley's attached to a rug, and they're stood on the rug. So like if they continue standing on the rug, they won't be able to push the shopping trolley, and they just don't understand. Because they don't have a sense of self that they are the thing that's stopping the trolley from moving. Me, every time I go to the shops, just what the fuck, why isn't this working?
Thinking about maybe getting that gun instead, something a little bit extra. The thing is though, that time has been ticking. It now comes down to does Althea want damage?
This game is very close at the end here.
Maybe even just wanted a gun for his teammate. You get that pick in an advanced position, it's an easy pickup. Crashies will find it hard.
What the fuck is a trolley? A shopping cart.
I thought Alpha was playing to get his teammate a weapon. No, he swings up into the window and looks for a fight. He wanted that.
I'm gonna need a timer when we get into the next round because I think I'm well ahead of you guys.
I shall count for you. 11, 10, 9, 59, 58, 51, 50.
Yeah, let's wait until we get into the round proper.
6, 5.
Take off the replays.
Do the scream. Oh, you should have copied the scream.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
7,
Don't start that
6.
1:30 on the clock.
This is a very big round for FUT. If they can get past these ults, their ults start coming online.
I mean, if FUT wins this
Fnatic's
round,
money's going to be really rough.
it's kind of over for Fnatic.
Yeah, what, Steel Garden, Hunter's Fury?
It's a must-win round for Fnatic.
But it's honestly kind of a must-win for both teams. I think this starts to snowball if FUT lose this too.
If they don't draw the ults out, yeah.
Yeah. Like if they lose this and Kron still has breach ult, it's feeling cooked.
They 140
Has it been...
If he had died there, then they don't have the Yoru ult for the retake. I think this round might already be short.
Most of the attention, or the attention of everyone except
Get this plant down.
I think you have to do something aggro here, don't you, from FUT? Are they playing off-site with it? Well, yeah, they could try this as well. Play Sova ult. Play Sova ult as the retake happens before the breach ult.
That's pretty early.
Yeah, I think they expected them to flood. Oh my god.
Kayak?
Wait, that's a kill?
I mean, he was only 10 HP.
Oh, Crashies is a bad pupper this round.
And was dead.
Yeah.
4v2.
And water.
And yet
And you're saving!
Well, they're not saving.
Oh, we used 3 ults and lose.
Oh, it's over.
It's
the
so
map
over
is
for Fraudnatic.
The map is
no
over.
ult, no money. They're cooked.
How did that go so badly wrong? I mean, obviously Crashies is weak, and Boaster gets traded.
You know, you look at how FUT are using that Vice. It's so nice. Going towards that B side, 4 players pushing up.
Not Zeus.
You get 4 members of FUT charging into your face.
Well, that's.
Oh, it was right when he was popping out of his dimensional drift too.
I mean, that's
I
the
think
big
Crashies
kill.
thought he was.
Those are the
Honestly,
big
I
two
think
kills
that is
right
how they
there.
won. Those 2 kills heaven.
Yeah, those 2 kills heaven. Alpha just getting destroyed as soon as he tries to scale out heaven by Mr. Fallen.
Yeah.
He's come to take him down.
I always forget about Mr. Fallen when people talk about like IGLs that frag the most, but he's got really nice aim.
He's very consistent.
Yeah, he's super consistent with it.
Fnatic end up popping all of their ultimates, committing so much to that retake. You've got the info from the dimensional drift. You've got
Team
the
V,
rolling
when's
thunder,
the
trying to
downfall
push
of
them back,
Crashies
and you've got
video
the
coming
Hunter's
out?
Fury to kill Kayak. So for FUT, just a perfect round. Nice and easy. They've got a game plan. Their opponent's game plan doesn't work.
He's gonna do a whole comparison video about like how European football teams don't import American players and all this kind of shit, and then just draw some conclusion.
My chat can't get rid of it either. I mean, can someone explain to me what is the role of Crashies in this team? Like, this guy is literally there for the TikToks. He surely isn't fragging anything. He literally has more kills than Mr. Fallen the Sova on the other side.
Yes, and he has had really good util. I'm saying that after a round where he just killed his teammate, so a bit of a bad look, but like, throughout their EMEA run, his util's been very impactful.
But honestly, like, the whole point of that Yoru ult is that you're supposed to stun and Sova ult the Yoru because they stand in front of the post planters.
Yes, he did his job.
So that's not Crashies' fault.
Yeah, it's just the go no go call went a little late.
The Fnatic fans are just like annoyed that they're losing or something. So they.
Here's the thing: Fnatic fans are one bad season away from becoming 100 Thieves fans and just having a permanent just depression kink where they want to hate their team all the time and are like, oh, if only it was like 2023. I mean.
That's so true. I think.
At least they have like a
at least when I think have trophies to look back upon. At least when they inspect their classic.
Dude, fuck you! You don't care about NA first strike.
No, I don't.
You saw the kicks they gave to Asuna.
Now, I don't mean to alarm anybody, but there is actually a chance that Fnatic win this round.
No. Don't worry, they have Steel Garden, which is an ult which definitely does something against these guns and Bladestorm.
Oh, wait, that's good for Mr. Fallen.
Nice.
Wait, yeah.
The safest hands in the West.
Oh no.
Come
oh
on,
my
Zeus.
god.
Come
Zeus
on,
is so
Zeus.
good.
Okay.
We did use the ult. We wasted an ult.
Oh my god, he's so good.
Oh, but Zeus is so fucking good. How did he's literally getting hit by every piece of utility in the game. He is stuck in a corner where they know he is, and he still gets 4 kills.
I know. And he's so calm with his spray control as well, with his recoil
Good
control.
damage. He's
Yes.
fucked.
He's just slow walking up the road. Like accepting his fucking fate. Oh god.
Take the lead.
Chef Katie, Rivulet, thank you for the subs. And Sushi Lisa, thank you for the 100 bits.
Yeah, this is.
Crashies has killed Kayak more times than Mr. Fallen has.
this case, I believe he took away.
I cannot believe
statistic.
Fnatic let Dorky go.
From a side position, so they still didn't know where he was coming from.
If I was Fnatic, I would have put the fucking metal vice grip on that man.
12 to 10.
After, I mean, especially after last year.
A streak of rounds and Fnatic looking like they could have had this over the line.
I mean, like, it's a W decision for the org to do it, but it's probably so bad for them this season.
Already. This B site does have a stack up of players, but none of them currently within the site.
Did Brent just come in here to terrorize us with his mic and then just...
Bro, no, my marriage is failing.
What?
Your marriage?
That's a crazy thing to drop mid-coast through.
There's a late flank by Yedije. I don't think he was spotted by Crash. He's pixel perfect on the timing.
What's he done?
Did I miss something?
What's he done now?
I didn't realize that this had been upgraded to a marriage.
What's he done now?
Mr. Fallen's right in.
Oh, the flash is so good. It's so good.
GG.
With the C's
I
as well.
I love feet so much. I love feet.
That was that was pretty impressive towards the end. It was very close in the middle, but
Yeah.
Zeus bailed him out. But I think FUT was still the better team. But without Zeus hitting 2 aces, they might have genuinely lost this, even though I think they were the better team. How is Bren tanking his marriage? Have we got a report from anyone on the front lines?
No.
I mean, is he still alive?
I don't know. He might have been killed and buried.
Hell hath no fury.
He ignored Alice's texts in favor of the Twitch chat.
Dude, she should have just Twitch chatted him.
Yeah, true actually. That's how
she
all
should have
managers
subbed,
should
honestly.
communicate.
Yeah, bits.
No, my stream was, everything was fucked. I was accidentally streaming to Alice's channel. I was trying to solve my stream, and so I was locked in on that and like trying to get the stream working while like also trying to join the call, and then I that was like 15 minutes, so I accidentally ignored the text messages. And now I'm gonna be sleeping on the couch in the hotel.
Is she even in LA?
No.
Still on the couch though.
I'm still on the couch, yeah.
He can provide a live cam feed of his hotel room to prove
I'm actually cooked out here. No, she's genuinely not looking at my messages. She came into Twitch chat and she just said bye. So I'm fucked. I can't concentrate on the stream. I'm gonna crash out on cast tonight, Josh. Like when we fucking cast later today, I'm gonna crash out and start just screaming about how much I love my wife.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
That's gotta be like the final call, like, and I love what I'm seeing from this team almost as much as I love my beautiful wife. She's so hot and kind and talented too.
I assume that I missed something just because of the verbiage thrown around. Did you guys get legally married?
Yeah, we're married. Yeah, we're married.
Not for much longer. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Gilliam.
No.
You don't need to know that they're married. You're just, like by the time you meet them next, they're not gonna be.
I mean, I knew it was inevitable, but like, I mean, that you would get married.
Was
no, that you would get married. That you would get married. No. That you would get married.
I can't
because they just hit it off so
than
strongly.
This rap song in the break music just had the fucking line "sticky like rice," dude.
Do you not like sticky rice?
No, I love sticky rice. I'm
So
just
then
saying
what's
it's not necessarily a bar, dare I say.
Yeah, no, never mind.
If it pleases the court.
Sticky like rice, cold like ice. Something. I'm sure you can make you could make a bar out of that, Mimi. I believe in you.
President Donald Trump should disband ICE. Yeah.
Yeah, if we make that song popular enough, we probably will.
Hopefully. That'd be the one good outcome that rap song could have.
Lower bracket match against Fnatic.
So he's trying to disband ICE, but instead he's trying to get rid of the DEIs.
Welcome back. But the thing is, we were really loving what Fnatic were able to do on Abyss
real?
yesterday.
If someone
but
in my
it feels
chat wants to
like
know, did you go to
they forgot
Temple?
about all of that. We've reverted
Yes.
back to the results they had before.
What did you
how
think?
much they expected FUT to be picking into
I thought it was a
this
great
Abyss,
service.
right?
I loved the
they
tour.
wanted to change things up. I assumed that they thought, hey, they're
Sorry?
going to be very prepared. Of
What are you
course,
talking
the
about?
No,
difference. I think
He was
that
making a
makes big
temple
difference.
joke because a
We saw it,
temple is a place to go and
on
worship, but
stage.
it's also a university in Philadelphia.
The way that they
Oh,
were
Yes,
I
I
didn't
went to
understand it was a university
on the second
in
round,
Philadelphia. I thought you
the
genuinely
same
meant
way that they were struggling
Just
with
went
did you
to a
grow up
temple.
going to
Yeah,
a
I
synagogue?
think that what
Yeah.
we've seen today
No,
was, yeah,
not
I mean, as soon as
not
we
Jewish, it turns out. But I did study and have read the Torah.
There's
and
flaws
the
in their
Quran
defense
and
at times,
etc.
you know, like there's
Which is
But
the
Temple
best
University,
kind of
like in
Yeah,
terms
tell
of
us
entertainment value.
what
not
did
the
you
best
come
from what we
away
used to
from
see
that?
in them.
Because
And
I've
then
I've read
an
parts of
atheist.
the Old Testament and that's it. Like, is there interesting stories in the Torah? Like, is it fire?
Yeah, so there's the neat thing is not actually the individual
religion,
books.
yeah.
It's the interconnectivity between the three religions. I
Sure.
studied at Temple University. I took a course in religious studies, and the professor was fantastic. And he had a book called the Trialogue, and it's about the three connected religions, which would be Islam, Christianity, and Judaism.
Yeah,
I can't
that's pretty
believe
cool.
they got Clovis.
Sounds like an
That's
interesting
crazy.
course.
It's only fun to learn about religions that nobody believes in anymore. That's my take.
You think
'Cause-
so?
'cause then
I
you
took
can-
a
I
I
think
took
that's-
like
I think that's
a Bible
a
as
bad
literature
take.
class in high school that I thought was very, very interesting.
I don't find it interesting. I find it scary when people, when you're learning about it, and there are large amounts of people who really believe it's like actually the truth, and then you learn about another one, and you're like, oh, there's another large amount of people that believe this is like legitimately the
that's fair.
truth. It's more fun to learn about fucking Poseidon,
Like the
and learn
wacko
about
shit.
Zeus. What do you mean the wacko? What do you mean the wacko shit? It's just,
Greek
you're just
mythology.
defining that because nobody believes it anymore.
Yeah.
That's
I'd call it all
That's-
Yeah,
wacko
because
shit,
there,
but-
no,
That's the
because
fun
no
part.
ancient Greeks are gonna come fucking cancel me
Exactly.
for saying that their religion is wacko. You know,
Exactly, and that's why it's more fun.
there might be like someone who read too much Percy Jackson as a kid that's gonna fucking have a word with me, but that's about the only drawback.
I mean, you just you just have to not be bothered by those people coming for you. Like
The Jacksonians.
Yeah, the
The
Percy
Percy
Jackson readers.
Jackson
I'm sure that they're the strongest members of society.
no, I just meant like just religious people. In
Did
general.
anyone else read Warrior Cats as a kid? That shit was so fire.
What is Warrior Cats?
No, I know Thundercats.
It's a fire. It's an absolutely fire book series.
Is it similar
where
to Percy
cats are
Jackson
warriors.
books? I mean,
It's similar vibe. It's like it's a very like
is it like Redwall then?
episodic, like long series of books. You know,
Because
it's like a furry gateway drug. I'm shocked I didn't end up a furry.
right. I mean, you were talking earlier about the fact that you can
Holy
identify
fuck.
pupper
What
boys.
This is definitely. I've just googled it. Maybe
What?
I mean,
What book?
Warrior Cats.
Yeah, it's a kids' book series. It's not. It's
I
not
mean,
anything
it's
weird.
Definitely a gateway into furries. I mean, you go on images.
Yeah, but
and...
what's wrong with furries?
This was after my time.
Okay, do you know a lot about furries, Mimi?
Me?
Yes.
I wouldn't say I know a lot, but I've been friends with some furries, and I think I would know most than like the average salary man.
Okay, because I am the average salary man. Despite being on
Okay.
the internet for a long, long time, I still don't understand what it is that actually makes somebody a furry.
They just they like want to be or like are like an animal and have like a persona that they play sometimes, and like
But that's
it's like fun for them to be a certain animal, and like people will build up their fursona, which is like their like kind of like basically like their furry character. Some people are more into it than others, but it's just, and I think for a lot of people it's about like building community and like talking to other people online or in person and going to events for it and stuff. And
This is. I do have a story about this. This is the point that we've got to, Josh. Is that my girlfriend has a cousin who's, you know, like
no,
like
it's my
12,
girlfriend's
13.
cousin. It's not me.
No,
It's my girlfriend's
but
cousin.
she was talking. She was talking to a cousin about like, oh, how she fits in at school and stuff, and she was describing the different groups in school, and she was like, yeah, you know, there's the sports kids and you know the nerds and all of that. And then she said, oh, and then there's obviously the weirdos and the furries as two separate
That's
distinct
lovely for the furry
entities.
community.
Yeah.
That's fantastic for the furry community. Now, who is she looping in? Who's she looping in with the weirdos?
Yeah, but then we're like, what are the
cybersecurity industry
weirdos
relies on
doing?
furries.
We still don't know.
They're weirdos. Furries are
but
just
they're-
furries. They have a hobby and something they enjoy doing. I don't see how people are so fast to hate furries, but I don't see how it hurts anyone else.
No, but
no, I don't hate. There's no hate.
Other than people just being like too uncomfortable in their own skin to like see someone expressing themselves in a way that they wouldn't personally like and be willing to be like, that's cool. That's
but
your own
are
thing,
they
you know?
expressing themselves? I thought the point was that you're in fact not expressing yourself. You're making a completely different persona.
I think it depends on the person and like how far in there. Again, I'm
think
not a
it's
furry.
because
I
you
don't
can't-
like. I don't
because
speak
you
for
can't express
furries.
that as yourself. so you
Mimi,
have to
I
have a
don't
persona,
speak
but
for
you basically
furries.
are.
I'm like the anti-Lorax in many senses.
I don't know. For me, like it's one of those kinks where I'm just like I don't.
But I don't think that. I think that's the thing. I don't think it's always a kink.
Wait, but you said kink. It's
No, but
not
like-
just a.
But it can be, right?
I think
it can
I
be.
mean,
but
It
it's
can,
actually
yeah.
a small
were they a
amount.
thing before? It feels
Before,
like quite a
before what?
Before what?
like it feels like a quite
Before what?
recent
The invention of
development.
sexual urges?
Before God.
No, before I was born, let's say.
Well,
Before me.
I mean,
Yeah, probably.
but also
Were
esports
they?
wasn't
Because like
necessarily
you never
a
see
thing
any
before then.
reference to them before.
Well, I think
Like,
the thing
in
is
older-
that it's something that.
But
yeah,
so what if
think
they
about
were
it.
modern?
There were so many small groups of different things before the internet that didn't have a way to combine and become like a thing that is seen as a block. The internet
But that's why I
allowed
think people
these
are quite
small
dismissive
fractured
of it
groups
because
to
it's
become a
new.
block. But the thing is that. Sure,
This
but
last
people are dismissive
year,
of all
Mitch
sorts
and
of
Dom, if
things.
I wanna avoid
My
that
personal
fate, they
take on the
have
matter
to
is people
start
can
by
do whatever they
winning
want
this
as long as it doesn't hurt or inconvenience other people. And if it's something
Tom,
that they
looking
enjoy
back
that
at the
brings
last
people
5 series
fulfillment
they've
in their
played, it's
lives,
always been
then
a
I think
trade
that's great.
back
I think for a lot of people that
and
might not
forth. Fnatic were ones
find
to claim it
community
last time
elsewhere,
after
finding community in
Masters
the furry
match.
community is a really good
Now
way for a lot
perhaps
of people
it's
to
FUT's
like
time to rise
make
to
friends
glory
and
yet
build
again.
relationships and that
Moving
kind of
into
stuff.
this
And in that way, I
1-0
think
in the
the
lead.
majority of the time
This
it's like
is
a healthy
Fnatic's
hobby
pick,
that people
Tom.
are
How much
a
do you
part
think
of. That
not
is
to
that is
come
I don't
you know
disagree with that at
cool.
all.
Cool, good for
And
them.
I realize that I use the word.
I wouldn't do
use
it.
that
I
as
don't
a-
like it, but
exciting.
I use the word kink as
one
like
thing
broad
before as
strokes,
well,
just
Fnatic
like
lose here,
coverage.
that's
Like
the stage
I
one
realize
and
that
stage
it's
two
Sure,
champions.
and
it's
I
just
think there are
very
definitely
small.
people who are into it in a sexual way, but that I wouldn't say that that's like a furry is not defined as a sexual kink, which I think is the most common misconception.
Yeah.
What if the ancient Egyptians were all furries and we've really heavily
might have been.
misconstrued? Like everyone was just they were just like Anubis and Horus and all of these like animal like gods and stuff.
They were
were
just
actually
personas.
They were just personas.
For real, could be.
They're right into taking sound
How do
control, no
furries
doubt.
have sex
Zeus is
like
gonna be
anyone else?
Pretty pacey with a lot of these early fights. The guy is on a neon at the
I
end.
thought I was
Now
muted to
playing
you
against
guys.
the
Yeah, I would
Cyclones.
appreciate it
He
if,
can do. Claiming control at the top of
if you
the
were.
And also,
next
I
time.
don't know. And also, I don't know.
Have to come and join
All right,
You-
here's a game of
It
Valorant.
sounds like you're speaking for the whole furry community.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
does
a
sound
furry.
like you're speaking for the furry community.
I'm not a furry, but it wouldn't be bad if I was. Okay? But I'm not.
Although they lose Mr. Fallen on the way out, some valuable breach utility. This round will be very
I mean, that is a really good point, actually. The majority of furry content that you see online is sexual, which does lend to that
God,
misconception.
cracks.
For the side of FUT, Zeus has
Yeah, I
already
mean, the
proven
fucking.
that he is
Crack.
the
I
master
don't know.
of
The majority of the
Oh,
internet
you
is
could
sexual.
Get it over the line, and now Crashy's had to
What?
try.
What?
What?
Manages to get a couple within a second.
Unwinnable. At a captain as a
She's
pole.
on this team.
We talked about it last time FUT played this map. It was
I mean, it
Yannick
is
and
over
Alex.
though.
Still gonna lose.
He is still gonna lose.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's already,
He's already
done
lost.
what was needed
Dude,
of him.
still
Leo would
clean,
have won
though.
this clutch for real.
Eventually move him out of position, and wow,
It was
shot
so
Well,
clean.
shot,
he
but
got
it
the
won't
stats.
matter in
Still
the end.
clean.
He got the
Dude,
stats.
W stats for real.
Oh, what an exciting way to
He's
Yeah,
just on
so-
this team to be a KDA
Yes,
player.
indeed. Well, if it was 2 out of 3
Well, he hasn't been
pistols
doing a
with an
great
ace
job.
for FUT.
Do you think they're gonna give him a treat after that round?
I mean, we can't be talking about Crashes being a dog right after talking about furry content.
It's topical.
He accidentally got that
I think
second
it would be
kill.
actually.
Gets the final, but time.
Yes.
Hey, you know,
It's cruel.
this is
I do think it would be
Crashy's
interesting if we had like
If you know,
like
you
a
know.
Sonic Fox of the Valorant world, though.
Last time around.
Or just of the
this year
FPS
now.
world.
1-0. FUT with
Is
a
that an
strong start
Overwatch
again.
furry, I
You're gonna
assume?
expect
No.
No, Sonic Fox.
You don't know
no,
Sonic
he's like one of the
Fox?
most. He's like one of the most
Fighting game.
famous FGC players.
Oh, I don't.
He's
I
like
don't
an Evo
fuck with
champion and
FGC.
like a couple different titles, I believe.
Yeah, they're like one of the best of all time. Many different titles.
Fox.
Oh, lootable.
He's got the headhunter. Didn't find the head, but the body on Ada Captain is enough. And a
I don't know. I just know that he's a furry. Or they're a furry? What the?
Oh my god.
Alright, friends, it's truly over.
More than scary. The only thing now is that a lot of that weaponry has dissipated. No more bullets left. It will come down to trades. This is kind of where I want to see the Fnatic players group up. Look to play this one together instead.
Ooh, yeah,
Some isolated fights, but it doesn't matter.
Well, that's a
Oh my
sad.
god.
That's
bungled this.
That is bizarre. That is bizarre.
Here. It's just not making sense. They come into this with practically nothing. Although the headhunter always going to be there, a pay safe card, thrifty, an in zone flawless, whatever you want to call it. It's a round that should not have fallen into Fnatic's hands. That shot there as well on the cracks. You just remove everything.
Okay, well, GG, we go next.
The breach is on site.
For real.
A smile.
Alpha sometimes has those rounds. That makes up for the Zeus rounds in the previous map.
They won the map and he went,
I'll be right back.
The one thing I want to add about furries before the next rifle round
Yeah.
is there is a pretty significant crossover of like the queer community and furries, and especially like the trans community and furries, and for a lot of people it gives them like a way to express themselves and like kind of
they never should have won at all.
like be a version of themselves and be comfortable online and like have friends and stuff like that. And in that way I think it's a really positive impact on a lot of people's lives who might not have like the greatest home situation or whatever.
The knife can leave Alpha in positions where he can't
Yeah.
that's the whole sort of value of the kit. Being able to take really aggressive positions and then teleport right back into safety. If you can catch him, it makes things
Is there something...
You're just gonna end the sentence there.
No, I was gonna say...
Make sure you don't say something too Tory, Josh.
Is there some... No, is there something profoundly sad, though, about the fact that a community that's about developing personas that are, like, separate to the way that you normally appear appeals so much to that community because they're not allowed to express themselves as they would like to in their normal lives?
Probably, but also the situation that creates that is not the fault of people being furries or whatever, you know? Like, I think it's good that that exists for people, and it's a way that people can feel happier and find that community.
Yeah, but it's
obviously it would be optimal if like everyone could just be like a joyous human living in our perfect human society.
But it doesn't have to be perfect to be a lot better than than it is right now.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. So
huge bonus in terms of by the weapons they retrieved in prior rounds. Now he gets a tour de force. They'll go into what is
so I don't know, guys. Make sure you buy your fursuits before the tariffs hit.
I see we're still on this.
And they'll have rifles.
The eco round's over. We can talk about the game now.
He's
I'm done.
Okay, that I was not expecting. He's bought into an op while he has one in his back.
Reiterating, I'm not a furry.
I wouldn't
There's a lot of stuff you can buy before the tariffs hit. Crude oil, that would be a good one.
I'm not. It's Alpha. He can do what he wants.
60% of which is imported from Canada. So.
It's double sniper tech.
I didn't think about that aspect of it, Rosarism. That is an interesting aspect. Like when you're wearing a suit, it's easier to make it reflect how you actually feel on the inside.
I think I might actually just be perfectly on the balance of neutrality.
That is an interesting point I hadn't considered.
Huge fan of Buzz. Love him, one of my favorite players. Came to my wedding, good guy. But then also just loving DRX and what they got going on. Mako still the GOAT. So I think it kind of...
Freeing is the GOAT.
I think it levels out. I mean, freeing is excellent. I was explaining earlier a little bit on Slicky's stream during that like freeing was on Ang Dark Horse back at First Strike, and they were the team that we all kind of agreed, like, had they made the grand final, would have had the best chance of actually dealing with Vision Strikers when they were on their massive win streak. But they didn't have a great matchup in their like semi, I want to say.
A nice shot from Kayak to end it, but it will just be the escape from the remaining two. A bit of damage done in what was not really a bonus in the end because of how much they ended up spending. And for FUT, an all-important round, being able to break through those ultimates as well.
Yes, indeed. This is a round where I think if the Hunter's Fury wasn't committed and we saw an earlier call to save, perhaps you think it was a bit more of a positive.
Hello?
But that ult trade out
People in my chat are asking if, for the furry community, because you're such a supporter now, you could say "yif" instead of "whiff" on cast today as a signal of your support.
No, I won't be doing that. I won't be doing that, actually.
So you're not an ally.
Now, I've also, someone challenged me to fit knotting into my cast before as well. Had to look up what that was.
What is that one? I don't know.
Dogs' penises have a knot at the end of them or something, and so it's something to do with that.
Ah, I see.
Now you are blessed with that knowledge as well.
Even still, though.
Okay, great. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm glad I know. Great.
Did you fit that in?
No, I did not fit that in. I did not fit that in.
Seems wise.
Why didn't you fit it in? Was the knot?
I went for A, and the first words I hear are dog swat in the bum.
In his mouth.
Why, yes, TMV, that was the implication of what Seth said. Thank you for...
Oh,
swung into the fault line.
Oh, God.
This moving.
Wait,
there's still time.
We lost the round.
He has to take them all down, and he hasn't quite got what it takes. The time, though,
That's
so even with the
That's a bit rough from Fnatic. Like, they had a player advantage situation the entire time there, and they weren't able to go fast enough to get the defuse. It's pretty rough.
I guess. I think they were already done from this point. Like, it was just taking that little bit extra to get past Ada Captain. I think that was the main problem. He gets a kill. Okay, Althea does well, but then they're trying to just clear out where these remainder are, and they do very well in the fights, but there's just too much time gone wasted by all
The
of
term
that.
YIF originated in the 1990s as part of the Foxes language, a language constructed used by anthropomorphic fox role players. The word was originally non-sexual and meant yes emphatically.
Because no one was left standing.
Oh, so you should say it on cast today. It's non-sexual.
Right, but it wouldn't replace whiff.
It's a historic term.
It wouldn't replace whiff.
Well,
it would be like
okay,
if
sure.
Bren
So
said,
use it in a different context.
Okay, so Bren would
is
say,
like,
"Are you
do
excited
think
for
this
the
is an
match today?" And I would say, "Yes."
Yes,
No,
exactly.
you just say like, "Oh, did he really miss all of his shots?"
Yeah.
Right?
Now, and Bren could say that it was a geriatric GIF.
Yeah.
He's still here, still defending the site.
Nice shot from Crashies.
Another alternative is like a lot of the time, like, you know, casters will like ask questions into calls like, does he have the defuse? And if you just yell,
get into position. Alpha's here. Crashies is up on satellite. I'm both.
What, he has to like
would-
high-pitched squeal it?
yeah, that would like,
yeah, 'cause it's supposed to be onomatopoeic. It's supposed to be like a fox's yip.
Yeah.
You know, in all of this that's happening right now, I hope that university in Dallas is streaming this.
Yedajay's only goal is to play that
they have it up on the screen in the fucking
I hope they
courtyard.
have it on their jumbotron outside of their esports stadium, and that the audio is turned up.
It's now left on to Yedajay. Just 11 HP. That shot's for free. Spins back
Oh,
around, but
nearly.
not quite there.
Close call.
It is Crashies.
Why is Crashies on this team?
That ultimately does the work in this round, being able to catch them, delay them, and give Fnatic their third.
You know, man, the more I watch Crashies here, the more I think this is his map, man.
It just looks like every single fight he takes or angle he's holding or piece of utility that is put into play is something of sheer comfort. Like, it's effortless.
Krags, though, he certainly put up a fight in this round. We've just seen the
Somebody
double
says
from
they're
him
good
there.
friends with the director of the university.
bit
Let me know
more
if
to
you want
say
a
after they
message
pushed out
sent out to the masses.
Made it possible for Yedajay.
Oh, Pioneer,
Crashies
absolutely.
responded just in time. He's matching Alpha here. Crashies is kill for kill. He's following him round after round. The operator of Alpha here, though, seeks out some victims early. We can see on the map it's not likely that he'll find anything. This is a much more direct play. for the B site from the side of FUT, and of course in a round like this you expect that. They've got such light weaponry.
Hi Deluxe, snowboarding was good. I'm waiting to use my brand new board. Haven't gotten to do it yet, and I'm hoping to do it.
Oh, that's tragic for Zeus.
That was the one sort of glimmer of hope for Zeus. I'll be honest, so far it's been a bit of a howler for the duelist.
The dude, the fucking the message from the kindest human on Twitch just had me chuckling. Average Fnatic fan.
And the lead back in their hands. This has been a pretty tight
Don't worry, don't worry.
start to
Zeus
the
has had a bit of a rough opener,
individuals
and he's
pop
now
up.
gonna
We've
go
seen clutches
crazy
either
for the
way,
rest
but
of the game.
now we come into an interesting point. A lot.
He's
of
just
high value
recharging
goals
his
for
ace
Fnatic. With the
potential.
lead, this is again where the Fnatic snowball becomes a danger.
He's just recharging his ace
He
potential.
buys full armor in this because there's an expectation of, okay, I'll be able to sort of pad the gap a little bit to the weaknesses, and unfortunately for Zeus, this pick of Neon has basically just been him running straight into the bullets of
Fnatic
players.
fans are just crying and screaming at Crashies being 10-2 right now.
Well, after the pistol and second round again.
Apparently Jorgamo is not playing later.
Really
What?
Back.
Apparently he is sick.
He should not be sick.
Alan tweeted it.
Take a fucking Dayquil.
Cracks could deny a lot of them, but they are.
Does he have the plague?
Map control. What? Just holds the spawn. It's no way out for Cracks.
Wait, who does G2 play again?
Lev?
Lev?
Starting out this round, you have traps on either side of south side spawn, and 4 players just sat there on foot.
Oh,
waiting,
they might.
knowing that their opponents have big
That's
ultimates and they're
scary.
likely to use them. That some could come around those corners in A main if they're spotted there, orbital strike, and so on. I doubt they expected to see that laser come down in their actual spawn. They might not expect this either. Alpha up close, peeked in by Yedege. FUT managing to trade it back to even numbers.
That's so much info. It lets them know there's only one man currently within that A site, but the rotations
I still
are
can't find the
quick.
source
They
of
will have
this.
seen that Boaster is full sprint.
People said
Valen
tweeted.
position. Zeus already going to be delayed, denied, and that is Crashies to find another. Gets the timing spot on, and that clock is ticking. Nice work from our captain, though. He may have needed a little bit more.
Read your chatty Dory.
Yeah, I can't open it. But this is trolling, isn't it? Isn't G2 announcing a content creator? And then Valen is saying they're going to play Duelist today because Jorgamo's sick. He did a winky sad face. Am I misunderstanding
Did we just get fucking baited?
Surely this is bait, isn't it? And it's just them announcing a fucking Twitch stream.
Understandable.
Oh, this is the biggest bait I've ever seen. Also, who is this guy?
A little bit insane. You don't
Hammy on
is he
Twitch?
like a TikTok star?
I assume he's a content creator, but I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I saw Valen's tweet. I've seen Valen's tweet. It's fucking. He's making a joke.
Look, I didn't read it. I just got 20 guide.
Tex also tweeted that he got food poisoning yesterday.
Not where it's likely to be used either,
So
because FUT have invested quite light. Again, this aggression comes in from Fnatic.
Jorg tweeted feel like buns, and Valen replies a sick face. Wait, am I fucking?
It's so.
Am I losing my mind?
No,
It's got to be
100%
bait.
bait. It's 100% bait.
Good trade, Zeus. Good trade, Zeus. We're winning this round. We're winning this round.
I'm actually fucking. I'm checking Slack.
Situation where FUT think if we do damage, this is great. We should win this round.
Unless Crashies has
Oh,
something
do you
to
guys
say
have to
about
use
it.
Slack over there too?
Highlighted
Yeah, it's new
changed
this year.
everything up.
Someone that
Dude,
can
it's same for us. I hate
doing immense
Slack.
amount of damage.
I'm not a big fan, but
I like it. I like it because I don't like having my personal Discord tied to work. I like the separation of church and state, you know?
but that's not even true. Like, you're literally working right now.
With my friends.
So-
on my own personal stream where we're talking about furries and jelking.
Right. And
Like-
what, that fits in with the rest of your Discord, does it? Just furries and jelking all the way down.
Oh, no.
Well, that's it. Quiet for quite a while.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's a very personal conversation between me, my 3 friends, and the, I don't know, couple thousand people watching.
I told you that
Very
Zeus was
private.
saving up his power, and now he's gonna
apart. That was also
Now he's going to pop off.
for the side of FUT. It's also around.
Here he comes.
We see more ultimates thrown in. Fnatic come in with just the showstopper now.
They're leaving B completely to Alpha yet with his trip and his op. This is a good read from Fnatic. Yeah, you're not going to expect double anchor.
Do not let Boaster swing through the smoke and get a kill. I will be so pissed.
Do not let Kayak pop his ultimate.
Oh,
hello,
my god, he's full stunned. He's going to pop his ultimate. Oh god.
They didn't kill him quickly enough. Okay, when I said that Zeus was saving up his power and was going to own, I was wrong.
That's the captain?
Just about. And with that info now in their hands, goes down anyways.
Alpha just leaving B.
They reset into this much more passive play.
This
I believe
is still winnable, Copium.
Far away, but that chamber trap, if it's still online for
Any
me, it's a ton of information.
here?
Update on Jorg.
We have Astral, we have a stun in probably like 20 seconds. No, 3.
That tweet ends 6224. That is the Martha Stewart count. I'm not opening it. It is not an update on Jorgamo.
That could be counterintuitive. You're going to almost lock yourselves out of...
These people think it's my first day on the internet.
I think they need to wait for someone to find a gap.
Oh no.
Let's fucking go at it.
My god.
The stun into the spray down.
And well, the remaining 2 back in spawn.
Alpha's good enough.
There was a moment where Fnatic looked set
Alpha
to
does
run
not
away
win
with
this.
this. Their economy was set up well. Their ult economy miles ahead, and now they're just jumping into the fray. Captain denied the
Crashies
ace, but the 4P
in a clutch
Yesterday
scenario.
in a different round. Where is he going?
Wait, he's missed the timing. Oh, he just perfectly missed the timing of Mr. Fallen.
Taking the rope right now. This is risky.
Yesterday? Just actual, just
He's
1v1.
buying incredible time. He's actually buying such incredible time for Yeta J.
That's unreal. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
He might be the best to ever do it.
As his teammate makes it there. When I saw him
Yesterday
run
with the
to
you
the
got
north
this,
side,
bro.
Tom, I'm like, is he getting his cam back? He goes, there's not enough time. What's happening? Now he was rotating.
Hammy is a solid high radiant duelist player, duels with the pros all the time. He's not gonna fucking play for G2, man. There's no way.
Realizing that the plant
How are you allowed to just change Twitter links to say show a different name?
I know,
How is
it's
that something you
ridiculous,
can
isn't
do?
it? It's not necessary.
I just got linked a fucking picture of Hillary Clinton as a child. Is that even a gotcha, or is that some niche thing this one chatter thinks is funny?
No, I think that's a niche thing. That's a good entry from Zeus.
He might next time around. Zeus with the quick punish.
Oh, Spike. Oh,
you see still plenty of players here with the push-up from Alpha here as well, about to meet a trap. I don't know if he can go past this, and he's already put his TP down to play on the site. Okay, trap already broken behind them, but FUT aren't worried. They've got a second.
Can we maybe cancel this hit, turn around and deal with the flank? They just broke a trick behind us.
Zeus cracks though quick with the trade.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a fucking cataclysm.
Wait, Ada Captain's in such a...
Wait.
That's
nice.
It's
Alpha's
over.
never won this.
If Ada Captain got pinched in sand, the round could have gotten scary.
At this point, FUT know he's in main, so there'll be no element of surprise. The doors may be open, but open and shut case when it comes to this round. Big play needed from Alpha, and to be honest, big mistakes needed from FUT to give this one away.
There's a 1,000,001 sound cues. There's a
Bren's filling in for Jorgamo today. Yeah.
As a Gravwell, they need to pretty much kill.
Dude, I watched Bren's Neon on Fracture.
And he doesn't even know that Yeta still
pretty good. Pretty fire.
It's gonna be like all the time you challenge pro players in Overwatch.
Famously, Valen runs a system with a lot of room for not listening to calls and freedom. So I think Bren will fit right into the system.
But also the awakening of their duelist again. Starting to have a couple of impact kills here and there. I'd also say I want to give a huge shout out to the way Adacaptain's been playing. I think he's genuinely dominated sand, which is difficult to do because you have to open a door.
Yeah, no, I don't think like a, well, no, I just mean like in like a private lobby or anything like that.
Still, it seems like he does it without people.
He's probably queued into somebody in TDM at some point
He's
or
had a
whatever.
lot of control there this time, though. It looks like FUT are casting their
He
eyes
got
in
ranked
direction.
down.
The B side.
We had ranked down the one time and I got invited to the lobby and I had to play it
push up.
with and then against Fox G9.
That will be not declined.
Did you have a lot of fun?
As well as I killed him twice.
That's not bad.
Activated and the Rolling Thunder, although it does stun
The rest of the lobby was all like
former
former like VCT Korea players and then a couple Riot stuff that are all like.
How many rounds do you think a team comprised of the VCT America's talent could get against 2G at their worst? Like 2G, like the game they lost to get eliminated.
I think
If you work on your post plants, you can win the fucking map because they are giving that up.
Zero, genuinely zero.
I bet we could get like 4.
All of the talent. Well, who's the best talent?
Well,
if we get Bala, that could change the calculus.
Bala is not part of the talent.
No,
Valen is not a talent member. He's a pro player.
Yeah, that's cheap. That's like saying, oh, we'll get Valen and Mel and like every pro that's ever been on the desk. Sean Gare's at his peak. He'll put the T-shirt back on.
If you had Bala and Baby Bay,
if we had Bala, Baby Bay and Sean, Bala, Baby Bay, and Sean.
These teams so far. That's why we need the second half.
Then yeah, we could get a couple rounds, but
I'd give you a 13-5. No, 4.
That's fair.
Eliminated.
I mean, are we allowed steal as well from EMEA?
No.
It's only NA talent.
He's still good at Valorant. I've never seen him play Valorant since 2021 Champions Icebox.
Yeah, I mean,
you're just gonna say it's even that good when you watched him play?
Well, I mean, like, he was good back then. Like, if he's, like, locking in Killjoy and fucking opping on Icebox defense, like, we're winning. No lie. But I don't know if he has the sauce anymore. I haven't watched him play in literally, like, 3 years.
I haven't really watched him play either.
Actually, no. The last time I watched him play was fucking Help Sewers, probably.
I watched a little bit of... actually, maybe I didn't even watch a game. Maybe I just followed them on VLR. I'm not even sure whether they were streamed. But when Disguised was playing... Oh, well, I suppose Disguised would have been co-streaming them as well, wouldn't he?
Well, remember, the Disguised games were all cataclysms.
They were pretty terrible, yeah. But I can't remember if I even watched a game of them.
Let's see, what was the last match he played in Valorant? Isn't...
I think it was
Knights
BSG.
Monthly with Zero Marksman Black last year.
Okay. Well, I can tell you I didn't watch that
he would probably be a big addition, right? Like, if he could lead us to success, I think he would be a big addition.
In theory, yes. In theory.
Yeah, he went 9-9-14 on the Sky this game.
Okay, what if it was 2G, but they have to play with Bren on Neon, versus us, but we get Spike on Neon?
We could win, I think.
I think we could win that game. I
don't know if you're dissing more, Bren or 2G.
I think we could win that game.
Here, you agree with them?
Not confident. I'll put it
I mean,
that way.
every
I'd
round
say
it's a
that
5v4 for
I
us.
quite like the composition of
yeah.
have for that defensive side. I think in their post plants they've been particularly good at times, but getting there versus this comp from FUT is not going to be easy. So I'm definitely nervous.
Wait, is Bren on or off a succulent edible? Because if he's had a succulent edible...
He's had a succulent edible, and all he wants to do is enjoy his succulent edible and
listen to music.
games.
Okay.
He's gonna insulate.
Then we win.
Judging
No
by
succulent edible Bren is actually a pretty good, and like, if he spoke Portuguese, like, I think it would be a close game.
To meet every time, no. Yetajay, he's made it in. Cam spotted. Alfier is going to back off for a moment. He's a bit hesitant.
And they're worried about some kind of trap play here.
Now they think
Just trying to use Alfier to bait it out.
Danger,
And instead, Alfier just fucking runs at them.
Very nice. My God. What the fuck?
They can pinch onto Kayak here. Oh, that's a bad recon.
Nice.
Lost the 38 HP. Unlucky.
Left to boast.
He can get the planet.
Get your orb, Boaster.
The spike in his possession.
Get your orb. Get a planet. Let's go. Plus 300 credits. That's my IGL.
Yeah, if he doesn't win this clutch, I think that's every single
Going for the
pistol
min-maxing.
going the way of FUT.
Every pistol going the way of FUT. But Fnatic did
Yo,
manage
if he
to
wins this round, he's better than Finesse.
Have to come down to the firefights. He's been good in clutches before, but they are sending that low man in first.
It's not
the
happening.
plan to trade, knowing exactly where he is.
Trying to
but I don't think
pre-fire
that's
the angles.
at this point to do anything.
I mean, he's just relying on the RNG of the right click there.
In this scenario, the lead taken back from FUT and putting Fnatic on the back foot.
I see a lot of people online saying that Leo returning to the roster will significantly improve their comp. How much do you believe Leo would help Fnatic's current issues?
I think Leo would be...
An anonymous gifter with a gift to Sideshow Goon. Thank you.
I think Leo returning to Fnatic would be enormous for the team. Enormous. But I don't think it'll happen this year.
Now, is that them role-playing as Sideshow Gooning, or
I don't
is
think...
it Goon to Sideshow?
I don't think it's something really to like
think about it for too long.
Even consider necessarily.
You know, I'm just a man asking questions. What can I say?
Is going to be kicking off this round. The expectation.
I mean, it's surely not me.
What happened in the first half?
I think there are many admirers. Don't put yourself down.
No, it certainly doesn't look like it coming in with a
well, as you have previously said to me, ignorance is bliss in that situation.
7 to 6 FUT.
You're a popular man, Sideshow.
Should be locked in.
Not in that kind of way.
Surely, that you know of.
Oh, anonymous gifter! Thank you for the gifted sub to Thinking Man's Gooning 69.
You're not going to be going for pound for pound unless you're Alpha Year with a headhunter.
How is that an account? At least like Sideshow Goon could be an account that's completely unrelated.
Why not Goon Show?
So we're building up some advantage.
I'm sure Goon Show exists. I mean, Goon Show has to exist.
That's a different thing, I think. That's a different thing.
That is definitely a different thing. I mean, if that was a Twitch channel, it would be getting banned.
I know where Chronicle is. He's not going to land the shot. A single kill.
You'd have to wait a long time for
But see, you say that and you're assuming it's something like weird, but I could also totally imagine, like, do you ever like scroll a short form media platform and you just see like a 5 viewer post with like way too much production value, like they're in a studio with Shure SM7Bs, but like no one watches or cares. It's just like two friends who think they're really funny because they're white men that are 26 and they have too much disposable income. Like I can imagine that being like, welcome back to the Goon Show, two bros that are just gooning out together and having a good time. But you know, like I totally see that happening.
I mean, there's a very popular podcast called Cumtown, so like,
is that really?
Not that.
Oh
yes.
It's called Cumtown.
Hilarious.
Cumtown, like the town of semen.
Yeah.
Like the village of ejaculate.
Oh my god, this is the first successful Northside crunch
See, the
that
town
I've
of
seen.
Seaman you could translate as something else.
Oh my god,
I don't think
winning.
there's any other way of getting out of the village of ejaculate.
No, if you want a good laugh, listen to Cumtown's breakdown of Steven Seagal movies.
Right.
Oh, fanatic.
Shocked fanatic fans in the crowd. It really is Jova. That's the first time that I've seen a really successful Northside crunch. There were so many players up there that all
After our neon
Nurunchers stay winning. Nurunchers stay winning.
The neon whiffs set up for the sheriff trades.
This was a very FUT Northside crunch. Most Northside crunches you see are like a full send with a ton of utility. That was just like really nice, like ping-ponging between the two sides, like picking the right timings to peek where the enemy is turned to face the other direction and never letting them actually get out. It's very nice. It's very honest, as FUT often is.
Into Fnatic's ability to turn this around. That's so many guns upgraded.
We could do with not falling into an alpha yet eco though.
And on Fnatic's side, okay, Crashies, you've been great. You now need to be even better.
He's going to be facing an aid on the way through. I was waiting for a flash, but nothing appears.
Nice hold.
Do I count as Goon Show if I used to run a Sideshow fan Tumblr? I've seen your Sideshow fan Tumblr.
You used to... There was a Sideshow fan Tumblr. What was on it?
Just pictures of me. Like, all sorts of different pictures of me.
Like that sounds so much more suspicious
What do you mean, all
than if you were more specific.
Well, I can't be more specific. They were just pictures of me from throughout the years. It was.
Were you wearing clothes in all of them?
In all of them, yes.
I'm sure.
It was like gifts as well, some of them.
So there wasn't like, it wasn't like fanfic though.
No,
there
as
was
far as I'm aware,
Overwatch League.
There was, but I don't think any of it was on that Tumblr. Wilkins shows on Tumblr.
More like,
yeah.
I don't think anyone's made a VCT fanfiction. ever checked.
You're talking about players coming into this round.
I just know there was Overwatch League. There's a lot of like League of Legends. Like Chrissy was showing me, like there was one person who was so obsessed with the LEC and like wrote a ton about the LEC talent.
There's a bunch about the LCK talent, and it's very funny.
Oh, someone's just got me the link. Wilkinshow.tumblr.
I don't think it'll open. It wouldn't load for me.
This year, okay, we've seen mass upgrades. We talk about FUT as a fierce opponent. Like, I don't think there's anybody in the world that came in and thought this game would be easy.
What Korean player has like the most fans? Is there any like Korean player that has like crazy like K-popified fandom in Valorant yet, or is that still just a league thing?
Fnatic went on an absolutely battered Gentlemates. The difference is, FUT have that tenure.
I found one that features Sideshow, Bren, Mr. X, Reinforce, myself, Wolf, Uber, Malik, and Chipsa randomly from the Overwatch days.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They are out. Like, we are talking about a team that...
The tags on this are a little weird.
Oh, this is like rather recent. These are pictures from Lock-in, are they not? Oh no, this is... Yeah, that's us in the white room.
They're all... Aren't they all Overwatch League photos?
No, there's one of you in the white room in Sao Paulo.
Oh, wow.
Yes, our liminal space.
And you guys co-streaming. Like, this is still updated.
They did use the word used to run. So presumably it's not still updated.
Maybe they sold it off.
They sold it, yeah, they sold it.
Or millions. Or this is a different one that still is active.
The little that may help. The rolling thunder
doing a bit of Southside defaulting, taking the rope to the north. They have Breach ultimate.
Starting it out with rolling thunder in their back pocket and no aggression from the side of FUT. This is where they look to be a bit
how is Alpha getting value with an attack op from
holding for the
like in this round?
One of the posts is a chat of Sideshows saying, "I love boobies, please post more."
Sorry? What do you mean?
That's what someone just typed in my chat.
I mean, on what platform was I saying that?
Not this round. Boats has managed to shut him down. Probably the most influential player in this
I'm waiting for a response.
Twitch?
Oh, yeah,
Twitch, apparently.
There was probably some context. Or maybe not. I mean, listen, I fucking do love boobies.
In the context, it's quite obvious.
I got an archive of our own in the Valorant category, 400 posts.
Wow. But all of it will be like Sage and me go on a magical
I think a lot of it's going to be on the characters rather than the canisters.
Oh, and there's already some despicable things I'm reading. Oh my god, AO3 is such a mistake.
Don't worry, Fnatic are about to get eliminated.
Are they?
Yes.
I could believe Alpha wins this. He's in a good spot too.
Nah, he loses.
Oh, he missed the shot.
He doesn't land the shot. Mr. Fallen needs to
beat
him into
Oh, no.
Nice.
An anonymous gifter gives us up the Sideshow's right nut.
When you gift a sub, does it have to be a real account?
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? I've never thought that, but I always thought it was. But
no, I think it does. I think it has to be a real account. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there somebody
has to?
There is a Sideshow's right nut.
Is there a left?
Is there a left?
There's a bunch of weird ones for Sliggy as well, where it's just like his Sliggy's mid-drift and that kind of shit.
Well, that's so weird.
Yeah, it's very.
That?
It's very Fight Club-esque, where you know I am Jack's like left nipple or
yeah,
like it is.
For example, thank you for the gifted sub, Stephen Liggy's belly button to Goon Show. An anonymous gifter sent a gifted sub to Sliggy's gooning partner. Another anonymous gifter sent a sub to Thinking Man's fart fetish. Another gifter sent a gifted sub to Sligoon YouTube.
A position where they have, they've got a few light buys in there. They have spent everything and lost a man within 10 seconds.
Like Sligoon YouTube. Like that one a lot.
I thought maybe if I ignored them, they'd stop, and yet they just simply didn't.
At least you're getting like 250 per.
Is that worth it? 250 to be sexualized on the internet?
About the word words you have to say.
Well, it's more so your friends getting sexualized on the internet.
But it's me being forced to read their sexualization out. There's something...
You could just not read it.
That's what I was trying to do.
And now you've done it.
And now I've done it.
I think it's worth it.
Isn't Slagoon a Pokemon?
We're talking about them being knocked out of kickoff law.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Sliggy Valorant.
There is a firing squad
For what it's worth, Josh, if you make money off of anybody sexualizing me in account names, then by all means collect.
How are they? 10 seconds.
9.
Oh, Mr. Pollen has a stun. Mr. Pollen has a stun. It's over.
Oh, so screwed.
Stun him. Nice. Nice.
Unless we do a DRX, a little 12-6 almost throw.
Dude. FUT are fucking decent. And this was the team, by the way, that got shit stomped by Vitality.
Absolutely just destroyed.
I do not want to hear...
It's just a testament to how good Vitality is.
I know. I was watching the Vitality game against FUT, and I was telling people, these guys are on the same level as G2, and people are like, no, no, no. G2 are the only
yeah, I think...
Like, get the fuck out of here. Vitality look like they're...
That is just unequivocal NA bias to say G2 is the only team that looks good.
Vitality look fucking nuts, man.
Yeah. I mean, especially if if Kix is that good.
Kix looks like the best player on the team.
Yeah.
Their coordination off their stuns and flashes and stuff is so good.
Killia's saying who's Kicks?
Monkey Meatloaf, thank you for the gifted sub to Thinking Man Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh, that's
Miles.
a classic. That's a They've been in my chat for a long time, Thinking Man's Ex-Girlfriend.
Thanks for the gifted sub to Margaret Thatcher
Waiting for that
Gaming.
phone call.
This pause is not slowing anything down. This is
That's fire.
This is a chance, a small
Maggie T Valorant.
Those are actually, those are the trick is though, those are the same accounts. Thinking Man's Ex-Girlfriend is Margaret Thatcher.
Top 4, like not even making it to top 4, which, as said,
I'm sorry for your loss.
I showed you my Falklands. Please reply.
Splits within this region. They were a team a couple of years
The lady's not for spooning.
Could win all 3
Hello?
trophies.
Hello.
Hello, Brennan.
Oh, perfect time, Bren.
Did you fix your marriage?
They don't even get a shot.
My marriage is saved. I repeat, the marriage is saved.
Hallelujah.
The marriage is saved.
Yes.
You just disappeared, and we thought you might have been like put out to pasture.
Yeah. It was a close call, but I saved it. And I went to Trader Joe's too, and I noticed that Fnatic are about to get knocked out.
They are, yeah.
They are.
Damn. What the frick?
I mean, they could win this round. I don't
Not
think
that
it is this
surprising.
surprising.
I think FUT were the better team.
Oh, dude, the hat is so close to being exposed. Yet a J. Oh.
You really think this is surprising?
No, I don't think so. But I think it's
maybe the fashion in which is occurring.
the Zeus double ace on Abyss is going to give Fnatic fans a lot to cope about.
But this is the start of them turning into the 100 Geeks fan base, and I'm
Abyss
so excited
looked like
to watch.
Fnatic's best map, so it's like, I don't know if that's...
Did it look like their best map, or did they just stick down one team hitting A every
Yeah,
time?
exactly.
Maybe just their defense? No, I'm thinking about their defense with the tail.
No, but that was the tail. They swapped their comp, and then they couldn't play
They
defense.
swapped around and just went for the A execs over and over again. Icebox Simulator.
Alright, Crash is
I'm the
clutch or
Fnatic
kick.
CEO.
If you lose this, we're bringing back Leo.
He's 17 and 12, and he's still going to get blamed for this loss.
Yep.
The Valorant gods quickly decided no to that.
If I'm the Fnatic CEO, though, I'm copy pasting the fucking nade shot tweet and
TL
sending it
greater
right
than
now.
FNC.
Yeah.
I think they should word for word recreate
It would
the
be
video.
so funny.
Honestly, Fnatic should have lost to Na'Vi already earlier in this tournament. They are, in some sense, a bit fortunate to have even got to this point in the bracket. BBL is about to destroy Team Liquid. And then...
You think? I said I'd pick Liquid.
Oh, you are so fucking
I
annoying,
really
man.
think BBL's gonna win, but also Liquid looked a little back yesterday.
I don't know. Yampi's gonna be on a warpath, dude.
They looked a little back.
I'm
They
in on the
changed
Yampi
off the
warpath.
Sage. They looked like a real team.
What do you mean you're on the Yampi
I think-
warpath? If you're on the Yampi warpath, you're thinking BBL are going to win.
You're on the path to war against
That's what I'm
him.
saying.
Yeah, but,
he's on
but
the- he's on-
TMV just said, yeah,
Yeah,
me
yeah,
too.
he's on the warpath. I didn't say it was going to go well for him.
Famously
die
a
in
phrase, phrase that means you get gunned down like you're trying to jump over the top in the Battle of the Somme.
Sorry, not all of us celebrate war, Sideshow. I know you're a big imperialist, but...
Dude, Crashies is such a small guy. I didn't realize, actually. I didn't realize how tall Chronicle was. And Elmer Putty, they're fucking big.
Oh, no, yeah, the coaching staff, it's hilariously big, the coaching staff.
All of the fans calling for Elmer Putty's head are got to be thinking twice if they meet him in person.
Yeah.
Giant Aussie.
Dude, I'm so happy FUT's still good. I'm glad their new child is good.
I feel like FUT kind of fills the same space.
He's a child.
No, he is a child, I think. Zeus, I think, is 18. But I may be wrong about that. But I thought he was one of the, like...
A lot of them pretty young.
Newly turned 18
I was gonna say, I feel like FUT fills a similar segment in the league in the EMEA that like DFM now does, which is like the Turkish scene. Having a team do well continuously in that sector is really important, and DFM like still being alive at kickoff is like super great for Japan.
Are you casting tomorrow, Gilios?
I am indeed.
Well, when Paper Rex dog dicks DFM, I just want you to say on the cast. I guess DFM they just got like a DFM are not like they're still in by like because they haven't played yet.
There's no world
because lower round because
FUT
Pacific
to
started
DFM,
later.
Man. That is disrespect to the entire country of Turkey.
I'm talking about the market value. Not about the performance level. Talking about the market value of having a Japanese team still be in the tournament. Is, I'd say, close to equal to having a Turkish
because
team
the tournament hasn't progressed.
Obviously, BBL is also there as a Turkish org, and they're in the upper bracket.
I don't think Turkey brings a lot of viewership, does it? Am I mad? I think it's like Spain and France bring a shit ton of viewership.
I mean, like as far as
the Turkish tier 2, I think, does get quite a decent amount of views.
Does it?
I think so. I think it's one of the higher, certainly the higher ones in Europe. I think.
So dominantly.
But maybe I'm.
Yeah, it is very good. I think, and I was in game today. I was feeling it, so it was very fun.
Okay, there's no way. There's no way this one. You said it had to be a real account. So someone has just changed their name to this. Surely.
Oh, they might have changed their name.
The Monarch
to it,
just gifted us up to Achilles_fave_buttplug.
There was somebody made a rallying call inside Joe's chat earlier that said, "Chat, we need to sexualize Achilles in our usage."
Okay.
I need momentum to play.
Big booty Latina furries just got a gifted sub in my chat. Yeah.
Sorry, what the fuck are you guys talking about while I was
two aces in one half.
repairing my
I
marriage?
think this is only like the second time.
Oh, a lot of stuff.
It doesn't happen very
We were talking about the
Because honestly,
game.
I was mid staring at my phone, and before I ended my stream, I just remember Mimi trying to defend herself by saying that she wasn't a furry or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
we were talking about why furries get hate for no reason and why furries are
No, honestly,
at
that's
worst
facts
a
though.
neutral thing.
We talked about a lot of things. We talked
I was
about
being a
religion.
furry ally.
We talked about furries. We talked about the ancient Egyptians being furries. We talked about Cumtown.
If they could clone
We did talk about
get
Cumtown.
this poor
The
kid some
voices.
healthy
For
soul
coming?
talent.
No, it's a podcast.
So was that the reason? Was that the plan?
No, I was surprised. I also,
Is the Trader Joe's chocolate any good?
Learned
Probably.
We're about to
Anyway,
find out.
there's an interview
I
going
just
on.
learned that, but I'm going to play Neon. I didn't know before the game. Just
Such a great,
I knew it.
great segue.
Blah, blah, blah. I couldn't talk
Oh
about.
my
So
god.
when did you find out?
I'm getting
you were playing
overstimulated
Neon?
like
Was
hell.
this like today, yesterday?
Before the
I've
match.
deafened in
Today?
Discord.
Yep, before the match.
Before the map veto?
Yeah.
After the map veto?
They
Like,
told
once you
Zeus he
realized
was
you
gonna
were
play
playing
Before
Neon.
the match, actually.
Oh wow.
Before the first map, yep.
Okay, so what was your reaction when you
They
were told? I
told
guess Gaius
Zeus
said
he was gonna
don't
play Neon.
I didn't react anything. Like I can play anything.
How much practice have you had on Neon on Fracture? Zero? Oh my goodness. So
That's my first time on Neon on Fracture.
Oh, is that why you accidentally stunned yourself
Yep,
that one time? Yeah, it happens. It happens. I think
That's
we
his
forgive you.
first time playing Neon on
We forgive you.
Fracture. Why would they do
Today,
that?
what was very impressive is after your loss in the upper bracket, you know, it was a very dominant.
Why would they do
Yeah,
that?
It wasn't a good loss. that you recovered so well. So what was the process this week? What did Gaia say to you guys? How did you manage
It worked, yeah, but like, why?
We were more relaxed after we lose the game.
Because they're playing against a
Losing
chamber
game,
instead of a cipher?
Give us a space.
So they want to
Give
be
us
able to,
comfortable
like,
place.
Okay.
exec more
Like
onto
an
Fnatic's
opportunity
comp.
to think about things, you know, to learn a little bit more. Okay. Lastly, before I let you go, is it true that there is a rivalry between you and BBL? Is that real? FUT versus BBL, is that a rivalry?
I think so.
You think so? Okay, so does that mean you want Liquid to win today?
No, good luck to BBL.
Oh, you're still supporting BBL. All right, okay. I mean,
There's a rivalry,
boys,
but
they
nah,
love that. The
fuck
crowd
Team
love that.
Liquid.
Thank you so much, Zeus, for joining me, and we'll see you here next week.
Thank you.
Fucking based
Well, that
from
was
Zeus.
the first elimination match. We got
Based.
another one. As you guys heard, it's going to be Liquid versus BBL. We'll be back right.
You're gone?
Did you guys hear Zeus say that that was his first time playing Neon on Fracture?
Yes, and
I
that
was
he
just saying-
learned about it before first map. That's crazy.
That's
Dude, that is a
absolutely
fucking
bonkers.
crazy thing to be saying to Yinsu in the interview. Just rubbing salt in a fucking wound.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even prep for this game, and I just we just. Fucking,
I don't think about you. At
I
all.
mean, I don't even think about it, but we just won. Like,
yeah, that is so funny. What? Why was that?
Sideshow, my
not-
question to you is: are Carmine Cole better than Fnatic?
Why is this ad so loud every time?
I think they're at least they're in the same tier. I think overall though, probably the average of what we saw from the two teams, I think, was probably a bit worse from KC. But I think they're in the same tier for sure. There isn't
Jokinson.
much separating them.
Do you want to have a GeoGuessr battle?
Well, I have to.
I don't think his stream is capable
yeah,
of that.
I have to go to work. I have a
Wait.
I have a meeting.
Does anyone
at
else
12.
here have GeoGuessr?
Do I have a meeting?
Brent, me and you have a meeting at 12 o'clock in
What?
1 hour and 3 minutes.
When did this happen?
Yesterday.
I just started my stream up again. My marriage is saved.
You need to check.
What do you mean?
You need to check
Your marriage is saved, now you have to save your job.
Dude, I could have got divorced and fired in the same day today. This would have been a crazy fucking arc. It actually would have been a crazy arc. What do you mean I have to work?
We have a
This
meeting.
is how you end up.
We have a meeting at 12 o'clock.
My call sheet says 3 p.m.
I know. We have a call time at 3, but we have a separate meeting for the content that we are recording.
For the dev hour.
Yes, for the dev
To
hour.
fucking devour these nuts. They got a separate meeting?
Yes.
Dude, these guys are unbelievable. They better be paying me more.
They're not paying you more.
They're not paying me more?
They're not
I'm fucking
paying
not
you.
working today then.
They have you for the day.
Okay.
If the content isn't being used for the day though, or for the America's broadcast, that's not fair.
Good point. Bring it up with them in the meeting at 12 o'clock.
Dude, this is fucked.
I mean, yeah, unlucky.
Dude, not even getting paid for the dev.
They're gonna devour you guys' value for today.
Okay, well I might as well just end my stream. Like, why the fuck would I watch the glue teams then?
Well, I mean, the glue teams was all that was on offer anyway. It wasn't even like
Yeah.
you weren't going to be able to watch better Valorant during the hours of 12 and
They
1.
didn't change the Valorant
That's
to be worth for your
That is
viewers.
very true.
I mean,
Extremely true.
you could still do a whole hour of co-streaming. I'm just going to go to the gym and take a shower and stuff between now and then.
Ah.
Wow.
But an hour of co-stream and just BBL Liquid? I know BBL isn't a glue team chat, I know.
Yeah, but neither was
And
Team
Liquid
Liquid
looked
in the
less
most recent
gluey.
game.
They're
Liquid
not
are
gluey.
a funny glue team if they do glue.
Yeah, if they glue,
They do have the
Yeah.
horse logo.
That's true.
It's either going to be a good game or Team Liquid is going to glue out and it's going to be funny.
I probably should just prep for my cast though instead, no?
Well,
No.
you then have the hours of, like, your meeting ends at 1 p.m. and then your call time is at 3. You have 2 hours to prep.
That's true. Yeah.
Not that I'm telling you
What
you
game are you
don't
doing?
need to prep, but...
G2 Love.
Yeah, you're ready for that cast.
Honestly, we are. Like, Lev have played one game.
Yeah, G2 played one game.
Glazed G2 on a co-stream, like, multiple times.
Okay, I'm gonna send my viewers elsewhere. Are you streaming then, Bren? What are you doing?
Yeah, I saved my marriage. It's a celebration stream. I need 20 gifteds right now.
Okay. I'm gonna
And
send.
if I don't get them, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna send some people over
Brennan, he's just gonna do this every fucking stream. We're just gonna have, oh no, she's mad again, guys. Hold on.
Chad, this is so sad. If I don't get 20 gifted subs in the
20
last
gifted.
30 minutes, my wife is gonna leave me because I can't get her the Versace handbag she needs to save our marriage.
I can't even load my.
Who was
own
that
Twitch
streamer
stream.
years ago who was like getting pissed at people because like no one had like donated or subbed to her in like
yeah,
the last hour? And
yeah,
she's like,
that was
"This
such a
is free content, and it's been an hour."
Yeah, I do remember that. That was actually an incredible Twitch clip. People are losing their mind. Like she's losing her mind about it. Does anyone remember who that was?
$5.
Dude, I should start
don't
doing that on
remember
my
who the hell
stream,
it was.
screaming about it. Dude, I'm getting paid a fucking day rate from Riot today as well. Like, we're double, triple dipping every day. All right, off the brand. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
All right, on that, I will